Alright, so, I think we're in chapter 8. I feel like that's where we're at. Yeah, we're in chapter 8. We still have a battle to do and the paralogs to do for this chapter. Oh yes, an amiibo. We might as well just get that out of the way. Amiibo presents. Alright, let me grab them. Alright. Marth. Ooh, Marth gave us some money. Ike. A silver bow. Lucina. Steel bow. Robin. Silver axe. And then Prom. Lots of bows today. What's that about? What's that about? Alright. They're all just like in a cluster on my desk now. The ports have way more convoluted requirements now, so you'd want to watch most of them, at least within the chapter you get them. Sometimes they can be locked for one reason or another. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we'll definitely watch them before we change chapters.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I'm gonna have to redo some of these too. I did not have a chance to do that. So, complete all side missions in the area. We got this battle. That's it? Yeah, I guess. And I don't think anything else is locked, needing an S rank. Just have to do the side missions. Okay. Scouts report the bandits have made their base in a stronghold within the troubled Western Church territory. Seize it and restore order. Alright, let's do it. Marth gave you that money because you and Ika have been nice to Tiki so far. Although Tiki didn't end up getting married, but I guess she's cool with it.
Follow me, soldiers of the Empire.
Oh, well, not good for Petra.
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
Because, Bernie, you're one of my best units. I know you hate it, but you are.
There's no time to waste.
Alright. I think everyone has the best equipment. Alright. Because once again, you're an unstoppable ranged assassin. Bernie is OP.
I just want to survive this.
She's always OP for me. Like every run I ever do, Bernie just kicks ass. So I always use her. Use the stronghold. I can do that.
You can count on me.
Go,
I'll do
Lysithea.
my best. It's Bernie's time to shine.
Bernie. You can head down all the way to that
goes
one.
Okay.
Not a
And
problem.
cheese can go to this middle
I've got
one.
this. Here I go. No mistakes.
Well, I guess Edelgard can just do this one, so we'll jump over there.
They must. Watch this.
You love playing Balthus in this game? Balthus is pretty fun. I I'm a little pickier about mage classes, and I'm not super into like the heavy classes, at least so far.
We'll
But
make good use of this.
enemy reinforcements appeared. Of course they did.
And watch for an opportunity to strike back.
He's striking at the village. And she has quite a bit. I'm gonna send Edelgard up to help Lysithea.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
And let's help Cheese out then.
I've got this. Take a breather. Will fall.
Let's take this place down.
Yeah, I'm excited to try the master classes once we get there.
Bringing it down.
We're just not there yet.
Yeah, not bad.
Nice
Don't
job,
mind if I do.
Cheese. As usual. An archer appeared.
Let's give this a shot.
Out of the way.
Who are you shooting at, bro? Like, it kind of seems like you're wasting arrows there. Keep the archer. Alright. Well,
You
let's
can
have
count
Lysithea
on
do
me.
that,
I'll do
actually.
my best.
You up to,
Not a
Cheese.
problem.
Go help Bernie,
I'm here to
Cheese.
help.
Make yourself useful.
They must.
I'm gonna take over here.
I'll take over.
He knows.
Position
He knows what I'm
secure.
thinking. Alright. Do you think Hubert is proud of the pyromaniac that Edelgard has become? I think so. Gremriel is bad. Oh, really? Is it just, like, is it her specifically as a Gremory, or is it a class problem? Like, do you not like playing a class? Oh, you know, just conjuring the moon, as I do. It's pretty good animation. I like it. Alright, let's go up Lysithea. And check. Okay, 7 minutes, 500 enemies, we're over halfway. Just her as a Gremory? Only play Gremory L for her innate ability.
We weren't strong enough.
Okay. Well, luckily we have a lot of options for her, so...
We did it!
Brittany's so excited.
Stronghold's ours.
Good. Have the moon. Oh, Metodi. Wasn't he...
What spices shall I dress you with?
Wasn't he on our side in Three Houses briefly? He was always such a slime ball, though. I feel like he was also in the Ashen Wolves DLC. Oh, he's right there. Okay.
You can count. I'll do my best.
Good job, Cheese and Bernie.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's Bert. Sure hope this goes okay.
It's really all subjective. Love playing magic classes, but some people prefer archers, etc.
Even death.
Yeah, I like playing the archer class. He showed up in the Holy Tomb. Okay, I thought so.
I'm not there yet.
I said, yeah, you're doing great. I know what you're talking about.
So
Smack
this
him in
is
the face.
defeat. I'm sorry. What did you expect?
Nah. Got him, Lysithea. Got him.
I'm alive.
Wait, are we
Which
done?
means I can finally go home.
Can't be done. Shit, we're done. Oh no, I didn't kill enough people. Oh, this is why. Damn it! Under 3 minutes, too. Well, if. I'll have to replay that one.
The future is ours to make, no matter the sacrifice.
Nobody cares when Metodi dies. No. Oh, well, good job. Everyone has mastered their class. Ooh, Hades.
Slept within.
Essence of Fire. That sounds good. And we got an onion. So it was all worth it. Does great as Mortal Savant. I'm really interested to try Mortal Savant. Alright, well... didn't quite go as planned. It's fine. Large number of enemy troops are stationed here and security is tight. A frontal attack would be unwise. We came to help Lord Lenato, but now that it's real, we're also afraid.
Right.
The fact that you've come commands our deepest respect. Fear not, we will find places for all of you. Wow. Good job, Hubert. Hubert being, nice. I think we got all of these, except... yeah. Wary of an enemy ambush, you send out 2 of your allies to scout. Select 2 units to increase their support points. Yeah, I can't look. Lysithea? Oh, it does. Okay, it will show me then. That's good. Let's do Lysithea and Hubert. Nice. Alright. Usually if the objective says something like defeat person and claim victory, it's the final one. Oh, that just felt really short to me, but then again, a lot of these characters are pretty powerful at
Have
this
some
point.
time to kill?
I guess I could use some of the ones
Well,
that
hello
are
there.
lacking a little bit in levels.
Thanks a
I
bunch.
don't know, Anna. Takes me a bit to get money. I don't know if I want to spend it on that. Hugh Bean. Hubert not being an angsty boy. No, he's being pretty reasonable, actually. Let me look and see. Do we have any more?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
We have a couple advanced seals. So I guess we could... Alright, I think she's training as a Myrmidon right now. To eventually get to Mortal Savant, to give that a try. So I think we can wait on that. The Dark Bishop is a master class in this. I don't think it was. I don't think it was it in 3 Houses? I thought it was advanced. Your food is here. Your mom decided she didn't feel like cooking, so she grabbed a pizza. Well, enjoy, Kayla. Essence of Fire is one of the best abilities for 80. I'll have to make sure that it's swapped in then. Try to master Axe classes for Edelgard to unlock her master class. I will. I'm gonna get her the sword class, whatever she's in right now, done first. We don't have any training points. I was just looking to see if we needed to boost anyone to an advanced class. Like, Ash is an archer, but he didn't master it yet. It was advanced, really? Well, maybe Dark Mage wasn't. Oh, no. Okay, I see what you're saying.
With proper
See,
training,
it was
you'll
advanced.
be
It wasn't master. I was going to say,
unstoppable.
I didn't think it was. Interesting how they changed that. You didn't use Anna's shop once? I bought seals from her. That's mostly what I tend to buy from her. Alright, let's swap this in. Heavy hitter, essence of fire. Causes fire-based combat arts, magic, strong attacks, class actions to instead produce a more powerful version of that attack. Alright. I guess I'll swap that one. Okay, we have some supports, so got a couple locks too. All right, so we've got Cheese and Hubert and Cheese and Lysithia.
In that case, you should just keep picking commoners like me for all the important jobs. Strength in numbers, right? The more of us there are, the less anyone will be able to complain.
I believe your point to be a sound one, but putting it into action will only heighten our chance of failure. Try as you may to troll a river for jewels, you will most often find yourself hauling up mere pebbles instead.
I get what you mean, I think. Accidentally picking the wrong person could really hurt the Emperor's reputation.
And provide the perfect opening for nobles who want nothing more than for commoners to be kept in their place. An utter disgrace. Here we stand amidst the flames of war, yet some on our side only seek to drag their compatriots down. There is no rot as fetid as that which plagues our foul aristocracy. It would not surprise me if they breathed noxious fumes.
I mean, it's not like they're literally poisonous.
Are you so sure? Spend an hour in the same room with some of them and see if you don't feel the life being choked out of you. At any rate, it seems you must be the one to plow forward, for the time being.
Hubert, your hair, man.
Come again?
Please
You
fix
are
it.
a mercenary, Captain, no? Surely there are worthy candidates for promotion among your subordinates. The situation would be far less volatile if any potential appointees came with your direct endorsement.
Oh, good. No
Hubert
pressure at
really
all.
despise
And
country
if the person
club
I pick
parties.
doesn't work out?
Assuming they are not wholly indefensible, we would do our utmost to shield them from criticism. Though I suppose if worst came to worst, we would be forced to sever ties with them. And you.
Okay.
I can respect that. Protecting the Emperor is priority number 1.
Indeed. It is the first and only priority. Do note, though, you needn't force yourself to pick someone if you fear the consequences.
Right, got it. I guess in the meantime, I'll let you know if I think of anyone who might be able to handle the job. And oh, let's keep the whole severing ties thing to the real worst-case scenario, okay? You might look the calm and logical type, but I know your emotions can get the better of you sometimes.
Keener insight
Called
than I
out.
expected. Perhaps you truly are the
He's
right
like,
person
"No, I
for
don't
this
have
task.
emotions. What?
Quite the eye you have on you.
I can't even see both your eyes,
thanks.
Hubert.
My vision's not too bad, I guess.
Now, if you could
Oh, I
only
just
pair
realized
with
they
some
both have hair over
intellect,
their eyes.
we
It's a
would
match
have
made in
true
heaven.
wonder on our hands.
They're meant to be. Hubert, how dare you? Hubert. Oh, I didn't see that we had this one with Lorenz.
Ah,
I was wondering who it was. What fortuitous timing.
Did you need me for something?
Nothing in particular. I was simply thinking of having a little chat with you. Please, do relax.
But I already am relaxed.
I've heard your background is quite the mystery, and what's more, that you possess some sort of unknown power. It's certainly a bold decision for Her Majesty to put someone like that in charge of frontline forces.
I don't know if there's anything bold about it.
Oh? It seems you do not understand your unique position then. Typically, wars among regions are fought
two
between nobles and the
grapes.
knights in their servitude.
They are both very purple.
But you are no knight, merely a mercenary who commands soldiers in fealty to nobody at all.
Maybe so, but all my orders come straight from the Emperor herself. What's the problem?
There is no problem, per se. You excel at what you do and fight with true valor. However, protecting one's people during wartime has always been the nobility's responsibility, and theirs alone. Some nobles may feel insulted that they have to rely on a simple mercenary of unknown origin.
Meaning you?
Seriously? But nobles are usually the ones hiring mercenaries in the first place.
On the other hand, it is true that Her Majesty has actively appointed commanders of common birth of late. This strategy has proven effective in shoring up our ever-dwindling resources. And, of course, the nobles have no choice but to obey Her Majesty. Which means there should be no particular reason for anyone to resent you.
Didn't you just say they might feel insulted? If nobody's getting all hot under the armor about it, then there's no problem, right?
That said, this does not change the fact that a noble's obligation is to protect the common folk. Though your exact origins remain unclear, you undoubtedly fall into the commoner category as it stands. Therefore, you are entitled to all the protection a noble is compelled to provide. Simply say the word if you
Get
ever
out of here,
require my
Lawrence.
assistance.
No.
I think I'll pass. I might be a commoner, but I'm a mercenary before anything else. Fighting is what I live for. You know, at first I thought you were just coming to complain, but you were actually trying to be nice.
Me? Nice? To you? Oh my, you are funny. Allow me to explain. I am the heir to House Gloucester, a noble among nobles.
Wrens.
My offer of aid was not an act of kindness. It was a means to inform you of your place in this society. You would do well to remember the order of things here in Fodlan.
So you just came to tell me how I'm disrupting the order? You are complaining.
Most certainly
He's not nice, he's just a
Do you really
class
think me that small-minded?
He's just heir to the Hellman's
I've acknowledged
mayonnaise
your
fortune.
skills, and all I ask in
He
return
wants
is
you
that
to
you
know
act
it.
according to your station. Understand?
That logic makes no sense.
Not really, no. I mean, we're at war, and you're seriously telling me I need to worry about how nobles and commoners are supposed to act?
Crush his rose.
In any case, my job as a mercenary is to fight. Simple as that. You're wasting your time if you're gonna get all bent out of shape about me.
I am not getting... Never mind. We shall continue this at a later date.
That line delivery was great. Oh, mine with Manuela's locked? It was. That was really good. You know what Edelgard is doing, Broseph? Yeah, like, what does he think's gonna happen? Why does Lorenz's hair look like a Lego piece in his porch? Good question. I have faith that Lorenz will get better. He always starts out a little, terrible. I have faith in him.
Oh, hello there. Are you doing some research?
Yeah, I was just looking through records of past battles. Figure I'll probably run into some similar situations.
That's admirable of you. I thought that someone with a mercenary background would be a little more reckless with their fighting. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That sounded a bit rude, didn't it?
No, you're right. My fighting style was pretty loose when I was a mercenary. Actually, I can't say it's really changed that much. But I've got more responsibility now, so I've had to adjust some. Any mistakes I make would only cause problems for everyone else, right?
Huh. You're much more studious than I thought. I can see why Edelgard trusts you so much.
You really think I'm held in such high
Lysithea
regard?
loves nerds.
That's what I've heard, at least. It's very impressive, especially since you're so young.
Thanks, Lysithea. And the same goes
Oh,
for
no.
you too. For a kid, you're amazing at what you do.
No.
Excuse me? Who is a kid?
Jeez. You
Huh?
fool.
Well, you are.
I must ask that you refrain from treating me like a child.
I wasn't trying to...
You said, and I quote, for a kid. I'm aware that people often treat me like a child, but to think you'd call me one directly to my face! I work harder and contribute more to this army than anyone else here.
I mean, you just got here,
It's
but...
truly vexing that something as inconsequential as my age can dictate how people treat me.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you hated being treated like a kid that much.
This is not a matter of like or dislike. My belief is that those who fight alongside each other should treat one another as equals.
Well, yeah. I thought I was complimenting you as an equal, obviously.
Then there is no need for any qualifying language. You should compliment me as you would anyone else.
Hold on, didn't you tell me I was impressive for being so young? Doesn't that mean you assessed me based on my age too?
Me saying you're impressive in spite of your age is completely different than you saying I'm pretty good for a weak little baby.
Pretty sure I didn't phrase it like that.
But it's what you meant! Oh, I should have never complimented you!
You know, an adult wouldn't get all stubborn and combative like this.
I am not being combative. I'm simply having a normal conversation with you. Is that a problem?
What about this is normal to you?
Well. How old is she? So pre-time skip, she's 15. So she would be 17 or 18 here, depending on when her birthday falls. She's one of the youngest. Lysithea, Petra, and Cyril, I think, are all 15 pre-time skip. And I think they're the youngest three. Although Cyril looks like he's 10, so I don't know if I buy that, but...
It seems I'm alone. Are you here, little one? Aw, were you waiting for me? You're a good kitty, aren't you? Guess who brought you some fish? Hey, easy there. No need to wolf it down.
Wow, what a monster. Monster behavior.
Oh, you want more? Well, just stay
Kinda
put.
think tyrants do.
Edelgard? Oh,
What is the
fascinating.
circus music in the
I
back?
never imagined I'd run into you in a place like this.
Linhardt, this is a surprise.
what are you even doing here?
I was having a nap over there. Such is the price for pulling so many all-nighters, though I pay it gladly.
Over there, as in, right over there? Immediately so? Does that mean you saw...
Well, well.
That sounded like
A cat.
Edelgard made that cat
Does it live
noise.
here?
How should I know? I've certainly never seen it before this very moment.
Edelgard, you're making this so much weirder than
Really?
it should
Because
be.
it seems quite used to you.
Just say you found a
Yes,
stray cat and
uh,
you feed it.
Oh, come out with it already. If you have something to say, just speak and stop this interminable dance.
No, no. In fact, I like cats as well. Especially ones that live near people.
You, a cat person. I never thought I'd hear
Well,
you
his
say
ability
that.
was called catnap, so it tracks.
Why not? I find them charming. You have to admire the way they draw people in with their cuteness, only to be waited on hand and foot.
Linhard, people don't take care of cats just because they're cute. Cats rid us of rodents and other vermin. They are fine pets who bring much solace to their owners. As I see it, people and cats have a good relationship because we do things for each other.
Well, I wonder how the cats see it. Because it appears to me that they're just doing things their way and don't really care about anyone else. Now there's a charmed existence. Live as selfishly as you like and have people lavish you with praise and affection for it. Not to mention they'll never run out of food.
Which just shows how much people value them. What does it matter if they're being selfish? To be honest, I'm surprised you have an opinion about cats at all. Have you owned one previously? Because I could use your advice if so.
Please, do I look like the sort of person to take on that kind of responsibility?
You do not, hence my surprise.
Ah, wait, now I get it. I was wondering why you were being so cross with me. You're thinking about keeping this cat. But the implication that cats and I both want to lead the same easy life spoils the idea for you.
What? I mean... Yes, that's it. You've caught me.
Lie.
Linhard, listen. If you aspire to be a pet, that is your
Oh
decision
dear,
and
that is a
yours
different. That's
However,
not.
if you expect people to bend over backward for you,
Mm.
the least you can do is work
That's a different
for it.
thing, Edelgard.
The problem with you is that you always...
Please, Your Majesty, let's not do this now. Look, the kitty cat wants you to snuggle wuggle.
You know, Edelgard, I bet if you asked Hubert really nicely, he would be your pet. And so would Monica if you want more than... That I didn't get that. First of all, the music in the background was so absurd it was distracting. Second, who cares if she wants to keep a cat? I don't understand her embarrassment. With that, like, that seems strange. The only thing I can think about, or the only explanation I can think is maybe she's afraid people will be upset she's wasting resources on a pet. I can't really think of any other reason she would be embarrassed. I mean, lots of people have cats. She doesn't like people seeing her be soft. I guess, but it's Linhart, like... I don't think he cares. She gets embarrassed over being seen as being human like that. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. It just seems odd. Because, like, Linhart isn't even gonna think that way.
Edelgard. Perfect timing. Got a minute?
What is it, Balthus?
A little
He's just
birdie
got
told me Her
chains
Majesty
hanging
is
from
looking to
his
hire a bodyguard.
arms?
I don't know where your birdie got its information, but yes, that's correct.
Well, that's great, because I know the perfect guy for the job. When it comes to strength, integrity, and loyalty, he gets top
I hope she says
marks all
Caspar.
around.
And let me guess, his name is Balthus.
Bingo! So hey, I bet an Emperor's bodyguard gets paid pretty well, yeah?
Ah,
I need the coin, and you need the protection. We both stand to come out on top here.
I see. Well, you will need to discuss the matter with Hubert first.
Hubert's just like, no.
Believe me, I tried. That guy didn't even give me the time of day. He said, and I quote,
Why would I trust Her Majesty's safety to a walking pile of liabilities such as yourself?
Oh my god.
Ask me again once you've cleaned up your act. And do be sure to use a good soap.
so rude.
And what makes you think
That's so
I won't
good.
tell you the same?
So, that's a no?
No, it's an absolutely not. You wish to safeguard my back, but Hubert has given me a full litany of reasons why I shouldn't trust you to protect any side of me at all. You were once the head of House Albrecht, yet now you are a vagabond. You also owe money to Gloucester and other houses.
He turned into
and
the
have a
Joker.
bounty
He
on your
did a
head,
little bit.
which is apparently the only part of you required to collect said bounty. And need I even delve into your family history?
Phew. Leave it to the minister of the Imperial household to dig up every last ugly detail on a man.
Not every detail is ugly. We know you defeated Lord Holst at the tournament in Goneril, becoming the first and only person ever to do so. So, while people do not question your strength, they might hold you in higher regard if you manage to pull the rest of yourself together. Beginning with how you treat women.
Well, hold on there. I'm not about to pursue some dalliance with my boss. Especially when that boss is the Emperor. Even I have my limits.
I rather doubt that.
Well, there's only one way to prove me wrong. You're just gonna have to hire me.
You must truly think me a fool. How disappointing.
Hey, it was worth a try. But, alright, you win. I'll give up on the
Edelgard,
whole
he's into
job
moms.
search.
You're not a mom. Now, if it were Manuela, I feel like that might go a little differently, but his type is mom. Don't get near me, but die for me, just nowhere near me. I wouldn't even trust you to guard Count Barley, and I don't even care about that guy. Wow. That's hilarious that Hubert was just like, absolutely not.
It's sad how we have so few research materials here at the base. And in addition...
What luck that we might encounter each other at this late hour, Lysithea.
Don't scare me like that, Hubert! You're terrifying enough under normal circumstances, let alone when you're creeping about like a spider.
I should hardly think myself any more frightening than the disembodied spirit
Hubert.
people have reported seeing night after night.
Bad behavior.
A spirit? So the spirit was sighted. Around here, then? Nearby?
Oh yes, quite near to this training center.
What a troll.
It is a positively frightful tale.
Just remembered a thing. Important thing. Biggest. I gotta go. Good night. Don't follow me.
Positively frightful, I say. Them calling my light a disembodied spirit. Wouldn't you agree? Oh dear. She left before I could finish.
We've barely had any vegetables with our meals lately. It's honestly kind of nice. Huh? What's going on over there?
Then they've not noticed?
Not at all. While preferences vary, there tend to be many people who love meat and dislike vegetables. But to think we found a way to hide the vegetables in all of that delicious meat and broth. Those who ate it found it delicious without being any the wiser. And of course,
Wait,
she
Hubert's
did as
trying
well.
to force Lysithea to eat her veggies?
That is splendid news. Pray continue then.
Or is he trying to get
Wait,
Edelgard to eat
did
her
I just
veggies?
eat a
Because
bunch
that,
of vegetables?
I wouldn't be surprised by that either.
Goodness, Lysithea, you look positively gobsmacked. Did you have yourself a recent surprise, perhaps?
So many vegetables. Hubert! It's nothing. I'm busy. Gotta go.
It really is sad how much time I spend trying to make vegetables palatable for people. Oh well. I suppose I should just consider it part of managing
I think
our
he started
soldiers'
doing that
health.
for Edelgard, and then Lysithea was,
Lysithea, you seem to be in high spirits.
I
it's
certainly
just a
am.
bonus that he also
Edelgard
forced
told
other
me that I
people
was
to
gonna
eat
get some
vegetables.
delicious sweets today. Wait, why am I even talking to you about this?
You might find yourself without any sweets whatsoever if you continue to treat me so cruelly.
Wow, that is dad
all,
behavior,
I am the
Hubert.
one tasked by Her Majesty with the honor of giving them to you.
Then why didn't you open with that, Hubert? Hand them over.
First, permit me to brew a suitable tea to accompany them.
Huh?
What? Why did that end there? There was so much in that support, and then it just ends right there. Is it a veggie tea? She's a brat demanding the sweets. It is cute that Edelgard, like, I guess has a bunch of sweets that she, weekly gives to Hubert to give to Lysithea, like in a bag. I do think she probably reminds him a lot of Edelgard when Edelgard was younger. So I think he probably has a fondness for her. In an older brother dad.
Linhardt, you skipped the War Council meeting again. If you have any pride at all as a noble, it would
He
behoove
doesn't.
you to start acting like one.
I have pride. Some, at least. But speaking of
Gets
noble
paid in
comportment,
candy.
I seem to remember a certain someone who obeyed the church for a time and opposed the Empire.
Did they really have a choice, though?
Your tongue cuts like 1,000 sharpened blades. Nonetheless, I did what was required for survival. My dream of regaining my family status would be forever lost were I to perish, and I cannot permit such a thing to come to pass. All I do is for the sake of House Nouvelle's revival.
That's lovely and all, but
It is not lovely.
as the tale goes, House Nouvelle had passed down the crest of Macule for many generations.
Cease your endless yammering and listen to me.
So I am forced to wonder why it is that you, a legitimate heir to the family, do not possess said crest. What's more, in its place you have the crest of Noah, who was one of the 4 apostles. Has your house stymied and deceived imperial investigations for generations? And if so, how?
If you aren't going to listen to me, I refuse to even entertain answering that question.
Well, I've grown tired of speaking, so we'll have to continue this another time. Good night.
Wait, no, I'll answer you. Just don't treat me like dirt trodden underfoot.
Then, by all means. Perhaps in the course of your explanation, something of use to House Nouvelle's restoration will crop up.
I would like that very much. Well then, to be frank, it is said that Saint Noah is an ancestor of House Nouvelle. The saint feared her crest, already rare even in her time, could prove a source of utter calamity. As such, she forged a magic that tricked crest investigation devices and aided her descendants.
Fascinating. And is there anything else regarding Saint Noah?
Your disdain is palpable. Now, does any of that sound of use to restoring my house or not?
I cannot say. I must hear the rest first.
You realize it would be bothersome in the extreme if I told you everything and none of it was helpful, yes? If you wish to hear more, I must have a guarantee it will provide something I can use.
What a bother.
At what age was she kidnapped and taken back with Arundel? 12? I don't think she was that old. Because in that support with Edelgard and I think it's her and Hubert, there's some mention that he like ran away from the house, his house, to try to like save her, and I think it said he was 10 there, which would have made her 8 when she first left. So I think she was younger than that. Yeah, I hear you barking. Puppies. Rue. He has a toy, but the squeaker's like broken.
Hey, Bernadetta. I'm sorry about before.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Forgive me.
Huh? No, I'm the one who wants you to forgive me. Did you hear me apologize just now?
If I forgive you, will you forgive me? Then I forgive you. Please just let me live in peace.
After what happened, I went to Edelgard and asked her what I should do. She told me not to do anything and just to apologize. So I'm gonna figure out something I can get for you to make this right.
No, I don't need anything! Oh, rats, he's gone. I have a bad feeling about this.
Look, Bernadetta, I got you all your favorite foods.
Thank you? But, I think there's enough food here for 10 people, so...
Food is a foundation for building your body. If you train 3 times harder, you gotta eat 3 times as much.
Eco, your
I mean,
child
that's
is
just
barking.
science. And don't worry, if you can't eat it all, I'm happy to scarf down the rest.
Okay, so I can't actually train 3 times harder. And even if I did, I sure couldn't eat 3 times as much.
Look, Bernadetta, I took the bow you used
Oh my
for
gosh,
training and replaced it
Caspar.
with an extra strong one. Oh, and don't worry, I won't interfere with your training. I learned my lesson last time.
Wow, this does look strong. Let's just... Oh, come on! I can't even pull the bowstring back! How am I supposed to train with this thing? Caspar?
Hey there, Bernadetta. What's up?
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about all the stuff you're doing to apologize.
Oh, yeah? Say, how's that training coming?
Lousy! So please, stop apologizing already!
What? But I softened up the training so it was way less than what I'd do myself.
Softer? What kind of training do you even do?
Well, for starters, I go 15 times harder than everyone else here.
That's not specific, Caspar.
But of course, I don't have 15 times as many hours in my day, so instead I do 3 times the amount, 5 times as fast.
But what are you actually doing,
I generally
Caspar?
need to wolf down about 6 times as much as everyone else because of how hungry all my training makes me.
Okay, you're not human.
Oh, and when I train with a bow, I use one with a string pulled 5 times as taut as normal.
How are you measuring this?
Oh, right, I get it! Your training is ridiculous!
You think it's ridiculous? But my father came up
These
with it, and
numbers
he's the
mean
Minister
nothing.
of Military Affairs.
Also, it depends on who he's comparing
he's the standard
himself
you're aspiring
against.
to,
I mean,
then
are you
no wonder
comparing
that's
yourself
how it
to
is.
Linhardt? Because
You know,
If
I never
so,
considered that my father got
5
so
times the
strong
amount
because
of
how
Linhardt's
unusual
training
his
is not
training
much.
regimen is.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but your routine is definitely not normal.
But I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Yeah, that explains a lot. Hey, good luck with that!
wow. Oh, Lorenz and Marianne. Okay.
My, if it isn't Marianne, how is the fine maiden today?
Oh, Lawrence. I'm alright, thank you.
Off to the chapel again? Your devotion never ceases to amaze me.
Yes, I am.
Tell me, do you regret taking part in this war?
The heavy
I was most
question.
surprised to hear you were joining our forces, so if you are overexerting yourself for whatever such reason...
I'm not, and I wouldn't say I regret it either.
Hmm?
I had no other choice. When the Officers' Academy shut down, my adoptive father insisted I join the army. I wasn't given the opportunity to say no.
I see. So it is by the will of Margrave Edmund that you're with us.
Yes.
I can only presume he did so as a show of his loyalty to the cause, considering he cannot make much use of his own soldiers. Yet, you do not seem entirely on board with the concept. Are you sure this is what you want? If need be, I would be glad to contact your father and sort this out for you.
Just stop. I'm fine with this. It's not like I have anywhere else to go anyway. This is the only option I have. So please, just leave me be.
Poor Marianne.
Marianne, we are living through an era of immense change. This great war has entangled the 3 eminent powers in Fodlan, and will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on the continent at large. Not to mention, we currently find ourselves arm in arm with the Empire. Lester cannot run counter to the rushing torrent of change.
Why are you telling me all this?
Listen carefully, Marianne. I believe this moment in time to be a wonderful opportunity for you to turn a new leaf. I too feel pressure to do the same, and I have spent my days reacting in kind. Why don't you and I welcome in this new era together as changed people?
If only it were that easy. perhaps things wouldn't be such a struggle. I'm sorry. I will continue to be as I always have. All I can do is pray. If you'll excuse me.
You know who else doesn't want to be here? Ash. He went to the kingdom at 9, but she returned and was experimented on at 12. Hubert's mention of going after Alice when she went to the kingdom. Oh, okay. So she was a little bit older then. I mean, still a young child, but older than I thought she was.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Every time you talk to Ash, this sucks. I don't want to be here. Why am I here? Please let me go. I would let him go. I don't have that option. Alright, I feel like we should be able to get an S rank on this. I just did it too quickly last.
This war is
Bring
ours to be
Ferd
won.
this time. Change it up a little bit. Monica wants to fight, so we'll let her come and fight.
I'll do my best.
If I bring Constance, will she survive? That's the question.
The sun beats down on this unworthy soul.
Oh good, I am ahead of you. Yeah, I'm on chapter 8. If you can bring Ash against the Blue Lions, it has a lot of cool dialogue. You mean the main mission of this chapter? Did your limited edition ship from the UK? Yes, I got it. I got my limited edition. It is pretty great. Have you seen the first Constance and Loren support yet? I did, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Maybe I'll bring Bernie along just to help Constance.
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
No, you need to help Constance. We'll see how this goes.
Defeat is not an option. Looks like the fight's starting. Come on, Bernie. You can do this. I will do all that I can. I will orders received.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert.
It's Bernie's time to shine.
Alright, we'll see how
Sure hope
Constance
this goes
does, and if she needs
okay.
support from Bernie, then we'll give it to her.
I got this!
I will capture this stronghold.
You can get him, Ferd.
That wasn't terribly difficult. I will gladly handle it. Orders received.
Bernie's confidence in battle is superb.
I shall exert what meager ability I. Why me?
We're at a disadvantage here. Must fight with caution.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be fine first.
I fear I'll be unable to bring it down.
Here goes.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Perfect execution, wouldn't you say?
Well, I think I'm gonna switch out. Just had a thought. I wanna give Edelgard cleavers. I think that's a fire attack.
Let us use this for the glory of our army.
Let's get this mission underway. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, there's that random archer again.
I will gladly have
You
orders
take care of that,
received.
Monica.
Forward! There's not a... Leave this to me.
Alright, Bernie's still down there dealing with her stronghold. Yeah.
Perhaps the enemy was asleep.
I'll take that. Thank you. I'm gonna
Pardon my ineptitude. I only hope
gonna pair
not
her
to
up with
get in your
Ferd.
way.
because I don't want to risk her taking too much damage for S rank.
Sure. Are you sure?
General Crusher 4.
You may continue to rely on me.
Wait, it's ours? I did it, everybody!
Nice job, Bernie. Oh, it only counts for the units you control. That's good to know.
People are simply
I was like,
begging to
how
be
is that
heard.
my fault if the NPC takes a lot of damage? Alright, so Mitoadi's over there.
I will gladly handle orders received.
There's not a... Leave this to me.
We need to make sure we get enough KOs. Monica's in trouble. Monica can deal with it.
It's no use.
Nice job, Ferd.
I will take all the strength I can get.
We can't gain any ground.
We did it!
Looks like that's it for us.
Did you all see how marvelous I was?
Design your VTuber. If you do exclamation point VTuber, it should give you the information. Yep, there you go. Thanks, mods. Alright, well,
My allies
Constance's got a
deserve
level
all
out
the
of it.
praise.
at least. Oh, you're fine, D-Jam.
It's Bernie's time to shine! Sure hope this goes okay.
Leave this... I am your man.
Alright. Let's see if this will be enough. Not quite enough. Guess we could go. Oh, here we go. Here's some more.
So, this is kind of bad, right?
Well, hello there, base captain. Hey, Kay, how are you? You're good. We didn't do the story mission yet. We did this battle, which I'm redoing because I want to get S rank.
I have this.
Alright, we're good.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Leave my turn.
Yeah, wait.
Follow my lead.
Lend me your strength. Apologies.
Yep, chapter 8.
Victory will be ours.
We watched a couple of the supports. Kind of the main thing we did. Alright, for an overkill.
Victory is ours.
There we go.
Now I can be even more useful.
My allies deserve all the praise.
I will not stop until I achieve greatness.
Hey, Lost, how are you? Halfway through then? Yep.
One step at a time.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
Lightning Fist. Sounds interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go back. I'm probably gonna boost Ash a little bit because I think if we want to bring him, should probably level him up.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Hey, where are you, Ash?
You have to be strong if you want to protect people.
All right.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh, Hades is dark magic. Okay. Calls them the morbid might of the underworld. Alright. So I guess we'll leave this one and then try Hades. Bring him as an adjutant, he just needs to be near the character. Okay, so you don't actually have to be playing him. We just have to bring him. Okay. Can you assign an adjutant from the battle menu? From the map? You can from the map. They have to, like, run to the person, but you can do it, yeah. Alright. Well, at least he's still leveled up a little bit, so he might be able to, hold his own. Get some supplies.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Alright. Doing alright. How goes Black Eagle Happy Hour? It's going well. Thank you for asking. We're about to do the main mission.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I will have to go over some of these that we need to S rank, like that one. Alright. Aryan Road, the Fortress City. Aryan Road is under siege by the Kingdom Army. You have no choice but to double back in order to prevent the fortress from falling into enemy hands. This looks very foggy. Are we dealing with fog again? You're right, paralogs. I forgot they existed. Well, too late now. We'll have to do them after.
It seems the fortress gates have been partially breached. The kingdom's soldiers are pouring into Aryan Road.
Does that make us right on time or a bit too late? Dimitri is no ordinary king if he managed to pry a citadel like this apart. I assume our soldiers stand ready?
I kind of wish Hubert was just holding an umbrella over her head.
If we dally too long, some of our officers and troops are likely to surrender to the enemy. That includes Count Rowe, who has a most notorious sense of self-preservation.
Yeah, him and every other noble.
Come now, that is simply not true. Why,
Bird is
take me,
personally
for
offended.
example. I am the perfect embodiment of what every noble should aspire to be.
You can tell us all about it later, Ferdinand. Everyone, move out.
You can tell us later, and he will. Defeat Dimitri. Oh, Dimitri's gonna be here? Alright. We can persuade Mom? Oh, I need to bring Yuritsa for that. Okay. Yes! My favorite blue lion. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Have the Gaspard militia reinforce the Rowe army, halting the Kingdom Army's invasion. Hidden staircases. Activate hidden staircases using information acquired from Rowe soldiers. Begin the battle with enemy formation in disarray. Assign an armored unit to protect allies as they advance. In the battle with allied strongholds stocked with healing items. I feel like this would probably be good to use. If anyone didn't persuade Mercedes, I don't know what to say to you. I think I'm gonna go with the hidden staircases as well. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Once we're done with this, remind me to go back and do the paralogs, because I forget about them, so. Locked gates are indicated by a purple lock on the map. Classes with block touch can open the gates. Okay, well, we're bringing Ash, so. Pretty sure that's... he just has that. There's a lot of locks on this map. Well, I guess that's a lever. Yeah. Gwendol is up here. Dimitri's up here. Rando Pegasus Knights are up here. Where's Mom? Lenato is over there. Mom. You're not Mom, you're just a priest. Elf is coming with us, I guess. That's fine. Okay, so she's over there. Good to know. Alright. Yeah, Manuela can as well. So. Alright. She's... There's a lot happening on this map. Cheese looks like she'll be useful. Oh my gosh, Bernie. Bernie's gonna wreck everyone.
Another step toward victory.
Okay, I'm gonna have both this.
Just turn me loose already.
I'm gonna bring Hubert as well.
I will prepare the Scarlet Path.
I don't care much for battle.
Bring Linhart. I'm gonna swap Monica. I really don't enjoy playing Monica. I think it's just the mage class.
There's no stopping me.
Bring Manuel and Cheese. I'm gonna switch. Oh right, I need to bring Yuritsa. Does he have to be playable? Okay, so I can just bring him along and it doesn't matter. Then I think I'll switch Ferd because we have Balthus.
So be it.
He's supposed to be there. Okay, good. And then I don't want to switch for Ash. I feel like I could switch Bernie. I guess that's what I'm gonna do.
Have to do my best.
Okay, and then we can switch Edelgard's class. I guess it doesn't matter if we switch to Armored Lord or... Yeah, it is a big map, isn't it, DJM? We'll keep these two for now, but we're gonna have to switch these. Use attacks with fire, so I actually want to keep Essence of Fire then. Probably swap that for now. Alright. Ash has a killer bow. I don't think I have anything better for him. We'll leave him with that. Good enough. It's what I have. It works. Oh my gosh, Ash. He has like no abilities. It's fine, probably. Okay, so I think we have everyone we need. We brought Ash. For some dialogue, we brought Yuritsa for Mercedes. I'm keeping Linhardt just in case we need any healing. Swapped Edelgard to her other class, so I think we're good. I think we're good.
Courage, everyone. Aryan Road is nearly ours. Keep pressing until we claim the main
I
hall.
don't know about that, Dimmy.
The king's army is true to its reputation. Even I can only stall for so much time.
They're closing in on the main hall. We must help them, and quickly. We must reach the main hall before Count Row is put in peril.
Reach the Row soldiers before Gwendol is defeated. Well... Alright. Ash should be able to open...
I'll do my best.
These doors, though.
Let's move.
Unlock that one.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Alright.
They must learn who they're up
Go
against.
this way.
Prepare to be amazed. Ready
Well,
or
can
not,
unlock that.
here I come.
Will give us more access. I'm assuming these switches probably are connected to these doors. Let's see.
Oh, if I
Go
leave
get him,
this to me.
Linhardt. Oh, Yuritsa, you're not super useful.
Starting the mission.
Why don't you
You
just
might
join
make
Cheese?
a boring fight more enjoyable.
If he's an adjutant, it's still, I can still recruit her, right? Like, I don't have to actually... Or do I have to use him to beat her?
Right then. Let us go
Right,
to
you can
work.
go that way. It's fine. Okay.
I will see my duty done.
Good. Balthus, you can just pretty much go anywhere and you're gonna be useful.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Okay. He just has to be deployed, doesn't matter if he's played or not. Sweet. That I like that a lot because I feel like that would be a little frustrating if, you know, if it's a character you're not really using much.
The main gates are closed. We could circle around from the left or right, but...
But the ground along those routes is filled with traps. We'll
Oh,
have
that's
to do
what
this
that
the
means.
smart way and use the gates.
You'll take damage when traversing floor traps. Flying. Look at Chaz in this picture. Flying classes can traverse floor traps without taking damage if they're mounted. Well, that's not going to be.
Devices on the walls to the
Not really
east
gonna
and
be an
west
issue.
will allow us to open the main gate.
Spikes just came out of the ground! Everyone, stay away from the pointy bits!
Bernie.
We'll never get anywhere with that device until we deal with the soldiers around it.
Well, Hubert, that's kind of your job. That's why I sent you over there. To be fair.
Defenses crippled in short order.
Smash that stronghold into rubble.
Okay, so we need to do this first. Come on, Hubert. Alright, Ash is dealing with this door. Can you open it? There's spikes there, though. That's not
I'll do
useful.
my best.
Linhardt, did you traverse over the spikes? He must have. He's fine, I guess.
I'll do my best.
Alright. He's maybe you should help open the doors.
Though I am
Before
reluctant to do
everyone
this,
just
I can see no other choice.
steps on the spikes. Which is probably what they're gonna end up doing. I think terrain resistance negates the damage. Shadow Flash lets you get over them. Oh, that's good to know. So I could just do that. Oh, well, Hubert did it. That is a giant lever. By the way.
Right then.
Alright, Hubert, keep moving.
I will see my duty done.
Hurry up, Balthus.
This place is a serious pain. Why can't the route to the main hall just be a straight line?
These are called defenses, Caspar. Very useful. Oh, hey, Rita. If Lynn is a bishop, he has terrain resistance. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's probably fine then. Good job, Linhart. It's just like, did you really just hurt yourself?
The enemy controls the central gates as well. How aggravating. This is clearly going to be a multi-step process. First, we must use devices within the fortress to gain access to the walls, where we will find the devices that will open the central gates.
Okay. Well. Ash is over here, so I'm assuming he probably hurt himself to get there. I mean, I guess this is... Oh, is this open? From that? I think so. I know I got this open.
Prepare to be Go for it!
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Mercy's up there. Balthus, did you? No, Balthus hasn't gotten this yet. He's almost there. He's just, taking his time. And it's just really good moving between the spikes.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that. I'll have to help
So
though.
you're saying we should start by using the two devices in front of the central gates?
Oh, so that was infinite.
Why does this have to be so complicated?
Maybe they call her the Silver Maiden because our hair will be gray by the time we finish this.
Wow, got him, Lynn. Here's Mercy.
I take no joy in battling old friends, but I have a duty and will see it through.
Beat Mercedes. Alright, where's the thing?
Don't make me kill you, Mercedes.
I'm bringing it down.
See you, suckers! Oh, you're almost dead. I'm just getting rid of you. Please, Captain. PM recruit Mercedes. Alright, let's go. This way. This way.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
I must keep everyone safe.
You call that fighting? The Green Lion has only begun to roar!
Please, Mercedes. No more.
I never could bear to see you cry. Not then and not now. Oh, very well.
Yeah. We got Mercy. Excuse you. Can you not?
Oh, if I must.
Ash, get over
I'll
here.
do my
Do your
best.
job.
I'm a little nervous about this.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Okay, Balthus finally did this.
I'm
Can you
on
pull
it.
the lever, please?
No charm. Let's move.
Prepare to be amazed. Ready or not, here I
go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work.
One of those levers must open that. Oh, we'll see in a second, I guess.
They must watch
I'll take
this.
levers and switches over more soldiers any day of the week.
Main gate opened.
The main gates are open. What now?
I'll hold the area around the gates, Your Majesty. You keep going.
We can do this, Randolph. None will get past us.
Oh, I fear for the small child. I'll take that. Rampart doors opened.
There. Now we can reach the other devices that will open the central gates.
We must move on those gates. Time is our enemy.
All right.
Right then.
Come on, Hubert.
Let us go to work.
Don't forget to bring Ash against Dimitri for dialogue. So I actually have to bring him? I thought it was enough to just have him
I will
on
see
the
my
map.
duty done.
Balthus, are you over here?
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
That's gonna take a bit. Well,
Prepare to be amazed. Go
I
for
should
it.
grab that stronghold in the meantime. Don't forget you can use Shadow Slip to teleport cheese to any ally's base. Ash has to be near him to trigger it? Alright, well.
Not a problem.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Hubert.
I'll do my best.
I don't think I want to send Ash all the way over there.
The devices
What,
we're looking
Balthus?
for are up on the walls to the east and west.
In the name of the king, the Empire must be destroyed. All troops.
Just random kingdom general. Has no name. Oh, we got reinforcements.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh.
Then we'll stop them. They can't be allowed to interfere with the rescue.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Oh, there's a chest up there. I was like, why do they have a key? Well, I'll explain it.
They must learn who they're up against.
Oh, are the passages up here like the staircases?
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Nope, the spotlight
I'm
is
counting
mine.
on you, Randolph. Defend those gates with your life.
That maybe, may end up being not good.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Oh, okay, we just don't have it open then yet. Gwendol is nearly routed. Gwendol is not my problem. You should have brought more vulneraries.
So this.
I guess I can have them.
I'm on it.
Have them pull the.
No
No,
charge.
they have to defeat the captain first, which is what I thought.
Let's move. I'm on it. Just leave it to me. Tis where I die. Very well. I stand ready for what comes.
Time slips away from us. Move faster.
Bird.
Shall we call on Castle Gaspar's militia? They've been posing as civilians.
I'm doing what I can,
and should
okay?
be near the main hall now.
Reinforcements.
Stronghold in the rubble. Then I welcome you.
Oh, good.
We will claim victory.
That should buy the main hall some time.
Take this!
That cartwheel though.
Strength and beauty. What a pair.
Alright. Balthus is done here, so.
I'm on it. No
Pull the
job.
lever,
Let's
Balthus.
move.
I'll do my
I just can
best.
keep
I'm a
going.
little nervous about this.
Hubert, pull the damn lever.
I go forth.
Okay, well go forth and pull the damn lever. Thank you. Let me just help them out while we're here.
One is down, one is to go.
Alright. The central gate opens.
Now, to breach the central gates. You will go no further.
Did you? Uh-oh. I want to fight to do,
Not a problem.
but I must.
I've got this.
Okay, so these probably won't open until he is defeated.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must
Let's start
learn who
moving
they're
everyone
up
up this
Prepare
way.
to be amazed. Go for it.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
I'm on it.
Hopefully the
Let's
staircase thing is gonna come into play pretty soon.
To do is here.
Fingers crossed.
I've got it. Take a
That
breather.
means Dimitri is too.
Crom, we can recruit him.
Take your best shot.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry to do.
This stronghold will fall.
You got my back?
All will perish.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Won't give up. Give up.
Well, Rita leveled up. And said nothing. Sorry to do. He's
Forgive
fine,
me,
he's not dead.
Your Majesty.
He retreated. It's all good.
That takes care of their gatekeeper. We're nearly to the
what?
main hall now.
The heck was just happening?
We must pass over those traps if we are to reach the main hall as swiftly as
Bye.
possible. Can they be disarmed?
Use the controls in the ramparts to disable the traps. Well, someone's gonna have
I'll do
to
my best.
take one for the team. Get injured. So
I'm a little nervous about this.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty.
Prepare to be amazed.
Well,
Ready or not, here I come.
Please and thank you. Traps aren't as bad as they make them out to be. I don't wanna get to Dimitri yet. I want Ash to be there. Traps are fine for adjutants, not so much the players. Well, Ash is gonna probably have to use a vulnerary then.
I think there are more devices we can disable at the far ends of the east and west walls.
Yep, working on it.
We'll have these defenses.
I just let them keep getting injured.
Let's take it for ourselves.
Alright, well, Ash is up there. I don't think he took that much damage.
Leave this to me. I'll do what I must.
Come on. There we go. One's done. Hooray!
A bunch of traps. Let's disable them already.
Okay, Hubert. Oh, Hubert did it, so.
Let us go to. I go forth.
Go take care of that, Hubert. Please and thank you.
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
Okay. Nice.
Now we can advance safely.
Alright, they're gone. These steps are not appearing. Are they gonna appear in a second? Was I too quick? No?
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
Here I go. No mistakes.
I'll do my best.
Oh,
I'm a
hurry
little
up, Ash.
nervous about this.
I've got my turn.
Oh, attack.
He's coming. Slowly but surely. Alright, you're done.
We finally have the advantage. Let's work on securing the rest of the fortress.
These the strongholds. Oh, okay.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Let's move.
Let's get up there, Ash.
Well, we avoided the worst outcome. That's a start.
It seems victory is yours, Lord Gwendol.
The Empire holds the advantage. Attention, all troops! We stand with Lady Edelgard. Put the King's forces to rout!
You've left me no choice. Every last one of you shall meet your end here.
That's pretty bold words. Yeah, I killed them all. That's definitely, definitely the reference. Hurry up, Ash. I guess Manuela went around, and that's probably why that triggered. I'm trying for the unique dialogue. It's just taking a while. Nice pose, cheese.
To kill is to grow stronger.
If you don't get there in time, Rose switches sides and you have to fight them to get to Dimitri. Wow. That does not surprise me, though.
I might actually enjoy this.
If we want to slow the enemy, we must put as many troops by the main hall as we can.
Hey, weren't there hidden stairs that
Finally,
lead
the
from east and west
stairs.
walls down to the fortress grounds?
Secret stairs.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Right then, let us go to work.
Alright.
They must learn who they're up against.
I need to get Edelgard in there too.
And
I'll
troops
take
in
over.
from the
Alright,
walls.
well, she must
Time
have
to make
this
the kingdom sweat.
stronghold taken.
I yield to no one.
Fire tornado! Get out of the way.
Are you here to help? Thank you.
They both have dialogue? Alright.
Few nights are truer than you, Ash.
Go away,
I
Princess
bade you
Knight.
to keep living.
Your Majesty, I prayed this day would never come.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
I yield to no one. I got
Move.
Aryan Road has nearly been brought to heel.
Come to offer me your head, Edelgard? How careless.
I could say the same of you. Surely the responsibility you bear is no less than mine.
Aryan Road is the linchpin of the West. If we don't retake it, no, we must retake it. We are at a breaking point. All forces, fall back! Move, Your Majesty. I will guard your escape.
Dude, I don't think
That
you
will
could get
not
here
be
fast enough,
necessary to do.
TBH.
stay with our king and live on.
Ingrid appeared. Of course she did. Pretty nice dialogue. Dimitri isn't mad at Ash for betraying him, but glad he's alive. It is nice dialogue, and then it's rounded out with, oh, but I'm here for your head.
Bring victory to Fargus, your majesty.
But, you know, the kingdom isn't about taking
So long as that
that
stands,
YouTube
you
kingdom.
will not threaten the future of Fargus, nor cause any of my friends and allies harm.
Shut up, Ingrid. I don't have time for you.
It seems
I don't
all
have
the
time for you
dreams
right
and
now,
ideas
girl. Sorry. Oh shit, she's dead. That is a oh
safe.
Oh well, I made light of that situation.
And I've done what I set out to do.
F's in chat, everyone.
I'm sorry.
I legit thought that she was gonna survive. Ingrid has died. Report. Well, F. I'm sorry. I don't care about you. Oh shit, pretty much.
And proved loyal to the very end. Because of you, we have defended Aryan Road and many of the Empire's loyal vassals. I thank you for your valor.
We're at the point in the game where people are gonna start dying, huh?
We must hurry, Your Majesty. The others have already withdrawn.
I know. I know.
God, that ponytail though.
Forgive
Why?
me, Ingrid. It saddens me beyond measure to leave you here.
The blame is mine, Your Majesty. I should have taken guard of the rear.
Then I would only be mourning your death instead. The decision was mine, as is the failure. Every death this day rests on my shoulders.
Your Majesty, please.
She deserved so much happiness. Even after losing her betrothed, she faced life with strength and vigor, only to face the agony of death once more. It should have been me who died.
It should have.
How can I ever atone to Count Galatea? To Glenn?
Please, don't torment yourself. Ingrid chose to be there, and she did so for you. Do not take that from her.
In the name of this magic lance, I swear I will defend Fargus. So rest now. I will return.
I'm sorry,
for
but
you
in the
when
name
you
of
are
this
avenged.
magic lance, it would have sounded better if it was like in the name of whatever the weapon's name is, not just this magic lance. I like that they actually acknowledge somebody's death, though, because a lot of times I mean, obviously, like, if you're playing on Classic, it's hard for them to have, you know, full cutscenes or anything, but it was nice that they acknowledged Ingrid's death. He forgot the name. In the name of this magic lance. I forgot the name, okay. I'm just... like, it was a good scene, and then that just, sorry, made me laugh a little bit. Dimitri taking after Kron. His VA is really good. His VA was always good. But,
The future is ours to make.
yeah,
no
I
matter the
didn't think anyone was
sacrifice.
actually gonna die, so, yeah, my bad on that.
What a fascinating power.
Hey, I'm getting better.
Ingrid dies on Aryan Road in both Scarlet Blaze and Crimson Flower. At least we got Mercy, though. I'm kind of surprised Ingrid died so
By your
early.
valiant efforts, Aryan Road has held strong.
'Cause we're only
I thank
halfway
you,
through,
one
but-
and all.
I mean, I guess.
I hardly broke a sweat. Those kingdom soldiers were nothing.
Someone died, Caspar, and just because I didn't take it seriously doesn't mean that you
Why
shouldn't.
was I having so much trouble?
I can't believe we had to kill Ingrid.
Oh, Dorothea acknowledges.
She was a most formidable commander.
Oh, and they have that
Dorothea.
paralogue together.
We
That
have
makes
no
it
choice
sadder.
if we hope to claim victory.
I know that. You think I don't know that?
Right now, we need to discuss our next move. I'm sending the main body of our army back to Enbar. They'll remain in the capital until they recuperate from this latest string of battles, and until we've had time to retool our strategy.
We hold Aryan Road and the Western Church in the west, the Great Bridge of Myrden to the east, and Garreg Mach between them. We'll treat all three as key positions and endeavor to hold our lines there.
We're only like halfway done.
After we regroup, we'll determine a proper time to resume our advance.
It vexes me to say this, but I have been short-sighted. We are nowhere near achieving our goals in the Alliance or the Kingdom.
Oh,
my command
here
has
I
been
thought we were doing
riddled
well.
with errors, and for that, I apologize.
Oh? And where exactly is all of this coming from? You usually exude confidence.
From where I stand, we have come a great distance with minimal casualties.
Caspar's like, yeah!
Time has been lost. We should be easily able to make up for it.
I'm personally happy I had the chance to see Her Majesty's vulnerable side.
Oh my
even
god,
if
can you
just
imagine if
this
Monica
once.
saw Edelgard with that cat?
Ah, reassuring her with predictable responses, are we? Well, sorry. For once, I'm not sleepy at all.
Nice try. That response still registers way up there on the Lin scale.
Lin
I will be using the extra time to make improvements, so I can offer more usefulness in future battles.
I'm lucky to be surrounded by such consistent friends.
I'm gonna tease her a little.
How about me? Do I count as consistent?
I can always count on you to be you. And you may take that any way you like.
Besties.
So we're finally going back to the capital. Feels like it's been ages. Couldn't come at a better time either. My bones could use the rest after all the battles we've been through.
I wholeheartedly agree. The respite will help us prepare to face the Ashen Demon.
Yeah, about that. I've been giving it some thought, and I don't think we need to obsess over that anymore.
But what about Captain Burling and your old allies? The ones who were brutally slaughtered, remember?
She's
you
just like,
said avenging them was your dream.
I have a new dream now.
And think about how much hardship the Ashen Demon has put you through since you joined the
Arval,
Empire.
you are making me real sus.
Don't get me wrong. I'd still
There's
love to
some
prove
shit
I'm the
going
better
on
fighter.
that we don't know.
But imagine if we got someone like that on our side. We'd be unstoppable. It's time for me to put my wants aside and put an end to this war. For my friends. Unless you think that's a mistake. The Ashen Demon's mercenaries have fought for both the Kingdom and the Alliance. They don't have a cause, and they don't care who comes out on top in the end. It's all about who can toss them the most coin.
Please don't be evil, smug boy.
We've got a chance to lure them over ourselves.
And here I thought you were intelligent. Think about it. Their allegiances have changed, yes, but no matter their client, they've always been fighting the Empire. Why would they join us now?
Shut up, Arval.
For that matter, what makes you think our soldiers would want to fight alongside a person who's murdered hundreds of their comrades?
Cheese. I think it's time for some character growth and forgiveness, Larva. Lame. Pretty much. I don't know. There's some shit going down that we don't know, because Arval's really pushing this, and Cheese has pretty much been like, no, it's fine. Like, it makes more sense to have Byleth on our side. And Arval's like, no, I must kill Sothis. It is interesting to me that this is going completely differently from how I thought it would. And I appreciate that, because I thought Cheese was going to be all about revenge. And it was going to get really irritating. And Cheese was pretty much dropped that pretty quickly. And has been very sensible. So, I'm very glad I was wrong.
As if nobody's ever flipped sides before. Come on.
Yeah, we've seen people flip sides how many freaking times?
Yes, but unlike the Ashen Demon, they're not single-handedly responsible for so much killing.
Hey,
Ash killed 1,000 guys in that one battle.
Yes?
I mean, I guess that was in our Blue Lions run, but still.
Why is it so important to you that the demon dies?
Jesus catching on.
Because I care about you, of
Lies.
course. I mean, I think that's the reason.
Arval, out with it.
Tell me the truth.
I suppose it just feels like our destiny. Like it's something
This is sus.
we're meant to do.
Sus.
Scarlet blaze. Unrest in Enbar.
Dad's back.
Despite successfully defending Aryan Road, Edelgard concludes it is no longer possible for her to hold the eastern and western lines at the same time, and pauses to explore solutions. Almost as if trading places, she sends Count Bergles to the Kingdom Front and returns her own forces to the imperial capital of Enbar.
Okay, I get that this little chat needs to be a secret, but if we get any deeper into the woods, someone's gonna be looking for our corpses.
One can never be too safe.
I mean, there's tents right
we do not
there.
know
So
where our enemy lurks these days.
How far are we?
Lysithia's here too? What's she got to do with this?
What if we didn't recruit her?
Lysithia has had contact in the past with those who slither in the dark. I asked her to come along so she might be privy to all of the information.
I'm just listening. Pretend I'm not even here.
This is a date.
Besides,
Never mind.
They're my enemy too.
Rebel.
Right.
I brought small Edelgard just in case.
Hiding. But considering what they are capable of, we cannot relax our guard, particularly at the capital. The streets of Enbar practically teemed with them at one time. So we cannot rule out the possibility they will attempt some mischief when Her Majesty and the rest of us return.
That's true. They're devious, both everywhere and nowhere at once. We have to be careful.
They're a real headache, all right. So, how can I help?
I called you here because I have a request and a warning. I believe that if those who slither in the dark do try something, they will attempt to
already
approach
did.
you.
Larva is in my head.
Yes, you.
Your powers may come from the same place as theirs, right?
It stands to reason they might try to recruit you.
Sure, but they'd be wasting their time.
Unless Larva takes over
There's no
like
way I'm gonna
Sothis
help
did.
those monsters.
I trust nothing.
And what if they appear as your long-lost brother? Same hair, same eyes, a voice full of kindness.
Do we have a long-lost brother?
What if one of them calls out, "I finally found you, my child"?
Maybe they are your family. Maybe they are not. Could you really drive a sword through their heart with that knowledge yet uncertain? Forgive me. That was cruel. I am merely voicing one possibility among many. Still, Now you will know to expect it. It behooves you to remember how harsh reality can actually be.
I can't do anything about larva, okay, Hubert? Believe me, I would. I don't trust him. Alright. Let's collect my supplies.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Thanks. Aw, Manuel and Dorothea are hanging out. Trying to decide if I want to do the paralogs first or if I want to do training first. This chapter is just one mission. It's just one mission for the whole chapter? It's a good place to play the paralogs. Okay. There's no filler battles in this chapter. Oh. Alright. Fair enough. I think I might do a little bit of training before we do that. Can't really capture your own territory, so it makes sense. It does. It does, but sometimes, you know, they could come up with like, oh, bandits attacked, you better fight them, you know. Kind of an interlude chapter. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a Fortress Knight to unlock her unique class. I guess that's what that is. I expected them to use the bandit excuse too. Yeah.
To improve.
Edelgard brought everyone home for a spa day. Alright. Balthus and Edelgard. We have another support, so we can leave them together. Bandits are the go-to filler bad guy. Yep. And you can always just be like, oh, well, they attacked. So. Bernie and Happy. Who's Mercy have supports with? Caspar, Ash, Lysithea. Let's have her with Euritza to start with. Masterclasses unlock after this chapter, so you'll want to train that up. Oh, okay. If you have a duo training with the same weapon, put them together, they gain more bonus on the training aspect. Oh, they do? Is that what the little arrows have meant this whole time? What do the arrows mean? I think this chapter is a fun one. Partner bonus. Huh. Arrows is the preferred class? Arrows means it's their preferred. Okay. Do you have a tip for the main mission? But I'll wait till then to ask if you want it. Okay. I guess I could put Petra and Raphael together. They do, but that's too much micromanaging on top of already a lot of micromanaging for me. I just pair units with supports. That's kind of what I do. The thumbs up is the weapon partner bonus. Oh, that? The finger is the partner bonus. If the person they're training with has an equal or higher rank in that weapon type, they get a bonus. Oh, okay. That's good to know.
I'd probably be better on my own, actually.
Rude? Bernie was cheering you on, Happy.
Hope this is good for something.
I had this talent hidden away?
A useful skill.
Yuritsa, always happy to be here. Love that for him. That doesn't give her HP boost. Bummer.
Time to work you into shape.
All right, buddy. Oh, I don't have any intermediate seals.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay. Don't roast a Bernie like that, Happy.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Do I? Thank you for letting me know. Do you have any bullions? Guess it would just be here? Yeah.
Hope to see you again soon.
Thanks, buddy.
Deal. So
Deanna.
here's my pitch.
Enbar's been around a lot longer than Garrick Mach. Of course, the Imperial Palace and sprawling city didn't exist in the old days. But now the town house is one of the largest markets in Fodlan. Every merchant dreams of making it big there.
Welcome.
So she's still here from the last one. Probably because there aren't any extra...
Is that the one?
Just gonna buy all these.
Nothing but the best for you.
Probably because she's
Come
not
back
around
soon.
the map this chapter. That'd be my guess. You upgrade the shop, get the wagon upgrade, it'll make you have more seals. Okay. She heard you went to Enbar and came with you, needs to make big money in the capital. You've got a good eye.
Time to work you into
I
shape.
remember those days. I sure do. Oh, wait. Alright, now we can get the class. For Lysithia.
How striking.
Is that a pun, Lysithia? Mercy's a bishop? She's... Oh, right. That is the higher version. Hmm. I'll pick someone else. Caspar. He reads into Monk. He already, I think he already maxed out Monk. His unique class can use dark magic. I'm pretty sure he already mastered that. I don't know if I had him go any further than that. I'd have to look. How about Happy and Ignots, I guess. Caspar, can you even see
So much fun.
over that armor? Oh, 2 perfects.
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
I think I've learned something new.
Prowess means nothing without resolve.
Oh, nice.
Training can't wait to see how you do.
I'm just gonna start there.
Care to make yourself
We'll do
useful?
some chores. Keep working on the Wrens and Constance.
Counting on you both.
I am confident you'll be impressed with my efforts.
I hope to prove at least as useful to you as a pile of discarded rubbish.
Every time. Every time. Oh, hey, they got to a B.
We all must do our fair share.
Good.
Care to make yourself useful?
Is there anything that Mercy and Yuritsa will do together? No. I guess not.
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
Yeah.
We all must do our fair share.
Oh, new support conversation available. Can I go back there and get this? Oh, I can. Imperial Territories of Adrestia, Book 2. A directory of information on each region within the Adrestian Empire. As it contains no confidential information, it can be viewed and checked out freely. 1180 edition. Hevring, a county stretching from the Agma Mountains to the Mach Coast in the west. It contains the Mach Way, which links the Empire east to west, with Hevering's capital in the center, the stronghold city of Mazgaz? Though it lacks fertile land compared to other regions, it boasts abundant natural resources and opportunities for trade. Oh, there's our girth. A duchy situated at the Empire's northernmost point. It's known for its relatively cool climate in the Empire, having assimilated Nouvelle, which fell during the Dagden Brigid War 5 years ago. It now also encompasses the Empire's westernmost point. The vast plateau in the east is covered in woodlands and should provide opportunities for further development. Girth. Love how we obviously ransacked the church library and shoved books all over camp. I know. I wondered who did that, and I think it was Linhart. Like, I think Edelgard told Linhart to do it, knowing that he would. Former Arundel territory, a former Grand Duchy, now under direct imperial control. known for its famous black woods and abundant rivers and lakes. Gillinger, a barony, though cramped and rugged, its terrain boasts precious mineral resources. Ox, a barony located in the northern part of the peninsula, known as Fodlan's Fangs. The north features plains and rivers, with mountains and ports in the south. The diversity of terrain means that no industry in particular stands out, and so the region has seen only modest development. Esser, a viscounty that is notable for its expansive basin surrounded by mountains. The capital is the finest city for academics in the Empire, save for Enbar. Magical studies have flourished there. That makes a lot of sense. That is Hanuman's house. Locken, a viscounty known for its woolen textile products, much like Hymir to its west. Hymir, a viscounty known for woolen textile products, much like Locken to the east. That's all we can say about it, is like it's like that other place. Menja, a viscounty encompassing the west of the Mach coast and its many inlets, boasting a robust fishing industry. It is also one of the largest producers of sea vessels in the Empire. Martin, a newly established barony with few distinctions as yet. Barnabas, a barony located to the west of Garreg Mach and composed chiefly of rugged mountains and woodland terrain, famous for its woodcrafts and orchards. Alright. Let's eat food. You learned how to make roast pheasant with berry sauce.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Oh, okay. Let's see what we have. These are all new. Here we go. I think chores increase support more between the two you
the
choose,
flavor's not
and
really
meals
there.
increase
Might
both
wanna
of
try
them
something
more with
different next time.
shells.
Look, you've got food all over your face. Hold
Oh my
still
gosh.
and I'll wipe it clean.
Yuritsa needs a bib
Please
confirmed.
stop. I'm an adult. I can do it myself.
The Death Knight, ladies and gentlemen.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Wow. I have a lot of questions about that. Also, like, it's even funnier to think of him sitting there in the mask and he's just got food dripping down his face.
Hold on.
So long as your face remains unbothered, I trust that nothing of note has come to pass. However, common sense simply does not apply to those people, and we cannot ever know how or when they might make an appearance. Please don't let your guard down, even in Enbar. Also, this may be overly cautious of me, but beware of Hubert. Be wary of Hubert. I don't think the man entirely trusts you. Does Hubert trust anyone? Really? I mean, it's more shocking if he does. Okay, Ash is having, he is staring at this wall. I'm glad Leonardo made it out safely, but we killed Ingrid. I can't ever go back, can I? There's no place for me in Fargus. Whatever part of me that was a knight is dead. Curry! Curry, this is a very important moment! Oh, poor Ash. I really do wish I could just, like, free him. Just, I don't know where he would go, but... Oh, goodness. Hearing Her Majesty say what she did only makes me feel all the more inadequate, but I will never, ever let such a thing happen again. You agree with me on that, yes? Say you don't. I mean, I might. Oh, I hear you. There's nothing more frustrating than leaving a job unfinished. You know, I think we might be talking about different things here. I would say so. Are you familiar with the weapons associated with the saints, such as the Spear of Asshole? Used by Saint Keyhole. I don't think Seth would appreciate me calling it that. Oh, I'm very familiar with Saint Keyhole's spear. Very familiar with the entire thing. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there's also Saint Sethleen's Codicus staff. The Central Church controls the majority of these sacred items, but there are no small number whose whereabouts have been lost to time.
To be brief.
Before the war, we searched for the weapons we had lost and came upon the axe now used by Her Majesty. Edelgard's not using that. You clearly are not paying attention. I'm a member of the kingdom's House Edelgard. I spearheaded our support for the Empire, but, well, during the subsequent discord, the kingdom's army ended up marching south. And in the end, the regions north of Count Rowe's territory once more sided with the king.
Indeed.
Sensing the clear danger to myself in such an arrangement, I fled to the Empire. Thank you for that story, I guess. Respect my speed. Kita, yes.
I see. Do you have a moment?
There are lots of historic buildings still standing in Enbar, and with the battle on hold, I'm hoping to take a nice stroll around to all the different sites.
Well, you see.
Would you two want to walk in the city with me? Are you asking me on a date? Together? I'll go if Marianne goes. See, I don't want to put her on the spot. I don't want to be like, oh, well, I'm only going to go if Marianne goes, and then make Marianne feel bad and feel like she has to agree. That's what you picked? I'll just agree to that. Bet you make a great tour guide, Ignatz. I'm in. Great. Can't wait to show you what Enbar has to offer. But what about you, Marianne? I will think about it. Marianne's like, no. No. She likes it if you're a Bryn? Oh, okay. See, I wasn't sure how that would be taken, so I was like, well, I don't want to force her to go if she doesn't want to go. Thanks, Armor Jeff. Yeah, Armor Jeff over there. Hi, Bernie.
Oh, yay!
Dum-da-dum. Oh, it's so exciting to be heading back to the capital after so long. And since my father's at Garreg Mach and I don't have to see him, maybe I can actually relax. Ask about your mom.
That reminds me.
I'm not gonna sympathize with that asshole. You know, I've heard plenty of things about your old man, but not a word about your mom. Really? Well, my mother's a civil official who still works in the imperial capital. She has a ton of useful skills, and people say she's an intelligent, accomplished lady. Not like me at all. Bernie. You just made Ignatz the happiest we ever have in any Three Houses related series on this channel.
What can I do for you?
I've come from Enbar to welcome you and give congratulations for the many battles you have weathered thus far. I must say you have proven to be a grand success. Her Majesty certainly does have a keen eye for talent. True, there have been a few stalemates, but there can be no doubt that the Empire will emerge the ultimate victor in this war. I thought you were gonna say something important, and then you said nothing.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Do you have a moment?
Though the war has calmed for a time, that does not mean we no longer have things to do. We must reorganize our army as well as change our relations with the other regions. I will need to lean on your strength more than ever in such times. Jump right on board.
Right on.
Leave it to me, boss. So long as it's business fit for a merc, I'll get it done. You're capable of handling a great number of things, not merely mercenary matters. Hey, Petra.
What do you think?
We are returning to the capital soon, yes? Am I having time to go back to Brigid? It would give me happiness to visit home after a time of such longness. No interest in Brigid.
Let's see.
Brigid's your homeland, right? Place beyond the sea? Guess you'll have to sail out there.
Ah.
Yes, I would be riding with a trade ship, as I am lacking a vessel of my own. Although someday I am hoping to travel back and forth as I please. Aw. Fake Muriel.
Well met.
The war has started, yet the air in the capital remains rather cheery, no? I suppose they can't even imagine the possibility of losing, and while I want to think that way myself, one never knows what fate has in store. Why, what would happen if instead the Empire itself were suddenly invaded? Thank you for that thought, sir.
All right.
Oh yeah, triumphant return. How many? Wait. He's got 2 extra gauntlets there, and 1 over here. Why? Why so many? What? Or maybe it's not quite triumphant enough for me to say that. Anyway, we're headed back, but my father has entered Aryan Road and is keeping an eye on the Kingdom Army. Apparently to Girth, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, was sent to Murden in his place. He fights pretty well, right? Like, well enough that maybe he'll be able to hold it? Yeah, maybe. He has an uneven number of gauntlets. He does, but like, also, why is he bringing them with him? That seems like extra weight on the battlefield. I'm surprised Edelgard would choose to return. I thought her the type to continue a fight at any cost, but I'm quite glad to be proven wrong. I mean, he probably wants me to agree with him, but I disagree.
Sure.
Oh, well, I did it right. She never struck me as being the stubborn sort, at least not past the point of reason. In that case, it seems your assessment was correct. Regardless, I'm just glad to be away from the fighting. In case he drops a gauntlet or 2, obviously. That's fair. I could see Caspar doing that. He just needs to have some extras.
Hey.
Need a Photoshop of him just covered in fucking gauntlets. One for smashing people's faces to challenging duels, the other pair for actual battle when the first break. Yeah, I could see Caspar losing, breaking his gauntlets, so maybe that is why he has so many. Why he has an uneven number. Maybe he just never replenished the one that he lost. Is that just like a big ass crystal over there? Like what is that? There's so many leaders our age in Her Majesty's personal army. It's great! And I'm gonna prove myself to be the best. I don't think you are, considering you have no name. Like what is going on over here? It's a fire orb. Oh. I don't know, this guy looks pretty entranced. Don't look directly at it! Don't look at it!
Got a minute?
All this talk about rethinking our strategy makes me hungry. I mean, seems like it's more for the pig brains at the top. In the meantime, I've got some time off, but what am I supposed to do in the capital? You got any ideas? Suggest eating a lot. Do what you always do. Lift something heavy and then chow down on a nice hunk of beef. Sounds like a good idea to me. Wonder what kind of grub I can dig up in Enbar. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it now. It's too late for that NPC. Too far gone. It's too late. Alright, who's in here? Oh, it's Daddy Hevering.
Frankly.
Though it's rather lacking in reliability, I've heard whispers that an attempt on Her Majesty's life is currently in the works. Yeah, you know what? There's probably multiple. Just in case, I brought along soldiers to meet her, though I admit my worry may be unfounded. approve of his caution.
Are you sure?
Better safe than sorry, especially when we're not even inside the city yet. After all, the best time to attack is just before the enemy thinks they're home free. That's when their guard is always at its lowest.
How unexpected.
Wise words. I'm actually rather shocked. I thought you were a moron. Thank you. He's come to ask for more donations. Yeah. Daddy Hevering is currently losing to Daddy Gloucester, so, I think he appeared because he first off, he definitely wants to beat Daddy Burgleys, but he also does not want to lose to Daddy Gloucester, so. Oh, what's going on over here? I have my regrets about this campaign, but at the same time, believe I have done all that I could. Right. I have seen a path which will lead to the Empire ruling Fodlan and opening the way to a better future. Do you think so? We were forced into a stalemate with the Alliance. The fight with the Kingdom is at a standstill, and the Central Church is alive and well. Damn. Shadow the Hedgehog over here. Damn. Am I an android too? Many challenges still lie ahead on our path to victory. Agree with Hubert.
Let's see.
I think Hubert's right. When I think of all we have left to do, it's hard to feel terribly optimistic. I mean, I would rather agree with Ferd, but I respectfully disagree. We know the problems that lie before us now. We simply have to conquer them. Spoken like a true optimist, though I suppose I should expect nothing else from you. I like Ferd's earnestness. He's channeling his inner shadow. He sure is. Have you seen Ferdinand's B&A Sports with Dorothea? I have not yet. Suppose one's hometown will always hold a significant place in their heart. There's a wide range of emotions coursing through you right now, from an unbridled sense of freedom to a feeling of relief. But I cannot quite wrap my head around why, as I have no hometown myself. At least not as far as I remember. Your hometown is my brain. I'm sorry for you. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad they both lived. Felicia and I have been allowed to return to the Imperial capital and see our family for the first time in some while. Plus, we succeeded in protecting Aryan Road. Lost, thank you for the sub. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. Thank you kindly. Plus, we succeeded in protecting Aryan Road, so we can go back with our heads held high. Exactly so. You've helped me so many times, Cheese, and I thank you for it. Yeah, you were amazing. I hope we can work together again someday. I'll keep my fingers crossed. I just hope you live, girl.
Oh, hi. Listen up.
This will be my first time in Embar. It's the biggest city in Fodlan, yeah? Whenever there are too many people around, I tend to freeze up. Might not be a good idea to head to the busiest city around. I mean, if I let a sigh slip there... Ask what she's talking about. Don't dig any deeper. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I just hate it if something annoying happened. I guess she wanted me to leave it alone. Well, she brought it up.
By the way...
Hello, I've just graduated. I rather like the church in the capital. It's quite old, but possessed of a pleasant atmosphere. 1,000 years ago, St. Saros appeared in Enbar and guided the founding of Adrestia. Did you know that St. Saros is the Archbishop? Fun fact. She also built Garreg Mach, though in the end she left the Empire entirely. Given such history, I believe the Church of Saros ought to be protecting the people of Adrestia even now. And yet... That ended ominously. I'll see you, Sidian. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Graduate Jeff. They're all just named Jeff, Lost. Armor Jeff. Graduate Jeff. Gasp, spoilers. I know. This man over here dropping spoilers.
It's all hopeless.
Returning to the capital means returning to the Imperial Palace, yes. I wonder if there is truly a place for me there. It will surely mean suffering at the hands of the daughters of nobles my family once mingled with. Well, since the nobility seems to hold little love for you, perhaps you will act as my shield. Sure, Connie. I will do that for you. I'll be your shield. Hey, Balthus, looking for a MILF? Speaking of Embar, that reminds me. I haven't been there since I infiltrated the black market to get Vajramushti back after it was stolen from my mother's hometown. I recall this.
Huh?
Black market. Wait, I heard about that. So that big guy picking fights was you all along?
Nah.
Actually, nope, must have been someone else. Alright. Well, that worked out. Oh, they're looking up this way. I was trying to figure out this armor for a second, and then I realized that they just have their head tipped up trying to see through that little peephole. Balthus always MILF hunting. Yeah, you know it. There may be a Steve somewhere in there, but yes, all are Jeff. That's when she was boning Wilhelm, then he died and she got sad and made the kingdom. I don't know, I think Saris was always cray cray. Just look at the first cutscene in 3 Houses. At least she went well before the main story began. She just hides it. Yeah, Rhea's definitely interesting. I think she has a lot of anger, and rightfully so. But
Hear me out.
I can let my hair down for the first time in a while. Same for you, yeah? I mean, it's mostly down. We could well end up dead in the next battle, so we better spend our coin while we can, haha. Anna got to this man. She got to him.
I don't know.
He'll never be the same. Wait, who's... Oh, Gatekeeper.
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Although, since we're headed back to Embar for the first time in a bit, I'd sure like to see my family. I mean, think about it. So long as we're caught up in all this fighting, there's no telling when one of us might leave home for the last time. If Sothis is anything to go by in this timeline, it kind of makes sense, Rhea's the way she is. Yeah, I got some comments saying that people don't think Sothis is evil, that Arval just, like, brings out a lot of anger in her because of, you know, the Agarthans and stuff, which I get, but at the same time, I would argue that taking over someone's body without their consent, which is what was happening, is kind of evil. Like, even if she has her reasons, I still think that's kind of a evil thing to do. Because Byleth did not want to do... Like, she was clearly being, like, possessed or taken over, so I would argue that's still kind of evil. Does Sothis have a right to be angry at the Agarthans and potentially Arval and all that? Absolutely. But possession is still not great. Also, I think Sothis was humanized in 3 Houses just like Byleth was. Like, she could honestly always have a disregard for human agency. It's possible. Sothis, with her memories, that is. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to... We won't know until, you know, we play more, obviously, but it's hard to know if that's how Sothis was with her memories or if it's just because of Arval and other things going on in the plot. I would like to know. I don't know if they'll give us an answer or not, but it would be interesting to know what Sothis was actually like when she was alive, because we never see that. So...
Got a sec?
It's been quite a while since I felt this kind of atmosphere. Is that what soldiers mean when they speak of the calm after the battle? We had some sad farewells and a lot of pain. But I suppose we should try to be happy that we're alive and able to return safely home. the Mittelfranc Opera Company has been tasked with providing performances as a way to thank the Imperial Army for its services.
I wonder...
As a formerly featured songstress, perhaps I could do more to show my own appreciation for all of your efforts. Ma'am, you sure could! Now you're talking, but what do you mean exactly? Come by the infirmary later and I'll sing you a song that soothes both spirits and nerves. That is not where I thought that was going. I definitely thought that was about to be very lewd.
Returning now. How tedious. Had we kept fighting, I may have enjoyed myself.
You want to return to the front lines? I'm sure Edelgard would send you if you asked.
No, I was ordered to return with her and must obey.
Thanks, Yuritsa. Good talk. Love that. For you. What did I miss? A song could mean many things. Oh.
Speaking
There's
of...
Lorenz. The imperial capital of Enbar has existed since before the establishment of the Adrestian Empire. It is where Saint Saros first appeared to the world. You've been there before, yes? Were you able to appreciate the city's rich and storied history in all its glory? Yeah, sure, give me a tour. Been there, but hearing you talk about the sights has me excited. Maybe you'd even be willing to give me a little tour?
In actuality...
Actually, this will be my first time there, although I have been to the royal capital. Great job. There's someone up there. All the way up there. There's Mercy.
Oh.
Is it really all right that I came to Enbar? I'm certainly glad to be alongside him, but no, it's nothing. I chose to walk away from everyone, and now I have no other options.
Oh, Mercy.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Great.
Hope to see you again soon.
Oh.
Here, Mercy.
My, this is wonderful.
Alright. Gift given. Mercy date, maybe? We could take Mercy on a date.
Excellent.
In some ways, I'm glad they maintained the one line for merchants.
Now this is simply delightful.
Excuse me, what do you think? This is giving me great joy.
There you go, Petra. Oh, there we go.
I don't know. I wonder... Well, this puts a smile on my face.
Oh, Cheese and Marianne. Okay. Petra supports are great in this game. A lot of the supports have been really good.
Speaking of... my, this is lovely.
Okay. We can try taking Mercy on a date. Hopefully it goes okay. Oh. I can't. Oh, you have to see support first? Oh, F. Never mind. Lied. I lied. Alright.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
I want to reflect on this battle that I didn't do yet. Oh, I have to go to the main map. Okay. So only ones you've already played go here?
I'll continue gathering records of your battle.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
You've unlocked the paralog battle, Unsettling Truths. Is Lysithea part of that one? No. Alright. Well, they're a little underleveled, but we're gonna go with it. The Saros Snare. The minister of the Imperial household learns of the enemy's plan to raid Garreg Mach, and he knows just who to use to lay a trap of his own.
There you are, Hubert. So what's going on? This couldn't wait for a more reasonable hour?
Does Hubert operate at a reasonable hour? Ever? This is a weird pairing.
You are the last to arrive. But better late than never, I suppose.
Hubert, I was busy.
Yeah, well, you know it's not a real party until I decide to show. So what's the deal?
As unflappable as ever, I see. Can I take it from your lackadaisical attitude that you know why I have summoned you here?
Not even a little bit. But judging from the company, you clearly rounded up the toughest people you could find. Just thought I should play the part.
It saddens me that I am not included in this toughness calculation of yours.
Neither fighting or hunting have toughness for me. I am fighting and others are falling. It is a thing of ease.
Get on with it.
Yes, well, setting the question of toughness aside, your task remains the same.
Can you please just get to the point already? I'm gonna doze off if you stretch this intro out any longer.
Then I will do just that. I have received information regarding a small-scale raid on Garreg Mach. The raiders in question are the Knights of Saros, but judging by their low numbers, they are not attempting to reclaim the monastery. Rather, their goal is assassination. Specifically, they seek to eliminate
They
Count
wouldn't be the
Varley,
first.
the current head of the Southern Church.
The Knights. Good. I'll enjoy this.
I have knowledge of stopping assassins. Let us be going with all haste.
I see why you brought the three of us along now. But still, you've got an entire army at your disposal. Why use so small a force?
If we suddenly increase our presence at Garreg Mach, the Knights will realize they have been found out and cancel the raid.
Is Hubert hoping that it goes,
But
the assassination
I need them to carry
actually
out their
happens?
plan to the letter, so they might walk right into my trap.
He's like, don't worry, Count Varley.
They will be like flies
have
to
a
the
plan.
flame.
Not sure that's right, but I get what you're going for.
Even if the flies are strong, it all ends the same.
You both remain as inspiring as ever. Now then, as we will be heading out tomorrow, we had best get our preparations settled quickly. Seeing as you are a long-tenured mercenary of some renown, I will leave the guarding of Count Varley's person to you. I
No,
hope it goes without saying that
boo.
this is not a job
Boo.
which calls for improvisation on your part. Keep him safe and whole, and do it well.
Boast about
No
your
worries,
skill.
Hubert. Those knights won't touch even a single hair on your guy's head.
But I might.
That is precisely what I wanted to hear.
Oh, I thought
No
Hubert
wonder
would think
Lady
I was being
Edelgard puts
overconfident.
so much faith in you.
Seems like a lot of weight to throw on my shoulders.
If you fight with confidence, you will never be losing. I will do what I must.
Again, get on with it.
Why'd
Yes,
you bring
yes,
him?
very well. Now, as far as Garrick Mock's current military capability,
Protect Count Varley. Boo! Boo! I don't wanna. It's just like, shut up, Hubert.
Why bring me from the monastery and into the outer courtyard? Is this really safe?
perfectly so, provided you remain close.
The Knights of Ceres appeared. So, like, are there gonna be anyone notables or just gonna be a Jeff? You guard him so I can live my best life elsewhere.
Wait,
sounds good to me.
What's happening? It's the church. They've come for me.
Strange. We had no reports of any excursions. Well, no matter.
It's the church.
Hurry up and deal with them. The future of the Empire itself depends upon my survival.
Oh, it so doesn't, though. You're pretty inconsequential, bro.
It should go without saying, but for now, we need Count Varley. Do not let any harm come to the man.
Hubert, you're trying my patience.
I'm getting stronger.
Making me protect this man.
Mere vermin. No thrill to hunt.
Yuritsa, aren't you supposed to be protecting him?
Why do they
Get up
pursue
there.
Count Varley with such fierceness?
He played a rather large role in Her Majesty's banishment of the Central Church. As bishop, he gave legitimacy to her course of action. An action that carried great weight.
It's gonna come out that Hubert, like,
This is
is in charge of this whole thing.
This false bishop. We must succeed.
I mean, it was definitely the church, and who did this? Even Yuritsa's like, ew, protect. Yeah, Yuritsa doesn't even want to listen to my commands. I think Yuritsa would actually hate him quite a lot, considering his own not great father. Snipers defeated.
To fight an angry enemy is a simple thing, but we must also be having caution.
You're pretty good at this, Petra. You've really never been a bodyguard before?
I have only ever guarded my own body. In Britain, we had raids and assassins every day. I had to be learning with much quickness.
1200. Guess I'm not surprised. At least Hubert had the decency to not bring Bernie along. Yeah. That would not have been good.
As the goddess is my witness.
For a lot of reasons.
This is as far as you go.
What's up?
I've got you now.
Our lives matter not. Crush them in the name of the Archbishop.
Well, that super is so anime. Yes, it is. Jeez. What?
No, not yet. I can still fight.
Okay, that's done.
You have proved a most efficacious lure, dear Count.
I feel nothing. Is this all the knights could muster?
No,
Just
somebody's...
small raiding. Likely they sent only what they could afford to lose. Still, I doubt that was the last.
I don't know. I don't know if they'd send Catherine to do this or not. It might be too important.
Enemy down. That was brilliant fighting, but I will not be outdone.
Be safe here.
We'll see. Prevent the Swordmasters from closing in on Count Barley.
There's the dog. Don't let him escape.
The Knights of Cirrus deployed reinforcements. Get away.
Can't take another step. You have to stop them here.
Defeat the Swordmaster and their allies to stop them from attacking Count Barley. Can we let them attack him a little bit? Didn't that mission just happen? And then they're like, failed. Count Barley lost morale. Good. I want him to be scared. This mission was very tempting to fail parts of. Oh, excuse me, I need to level up. Can you just hold that thought?
Yeah, not bad.
An enemy
Thanks.
of the goddess and must be destroyed.
Yeah, they keep deploying reinforcements. And yet...
Begin. The sky sphere.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Petra and Hubert are all the way over there. Not near us at all.
They are not finished. Remain on guard.
They're few in number, but well prepared. News of our raid must have
Aha! I
They
wondered.
Still, looks like the two of us left to pull this one out.
Mir and Catherine appeared. Shamir, why are you still working with the church? For Catherine, probably. Alright. We're gonna go over there. Catherine's gonna probably go after Hubert. Alright, well, let's go. Oh, we're good on enemies, I guess. Oh, Emblem Swordmaster, you're not who I was looking for, but I mean, you're here, so. Come here, come back. Oh, they're together. Okay. Well, that's fine.
If the Empire's always this tough, we've got some road ahead. Are you really willing to die for this guy?
No. I'm not. I didn't really want to be here, to be fair. Something interesting is probably happening over there. I'm really retreating. I bet she'll be recruitable.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Oh, if only I had such power. But no, I mustn't ask for too much.
I know when I'm bested. Time to retreat.
The no-look super kill, 10 out of 10.
I'm going back inside and never setting foot outside the monastery again.
Good.
I see where Bernadetta gets it from. Still, at least the guy's safe now.
No. Jeez. I mean, I guess you could argue that he made her one to hide, but not an inherited trait. Would Count Varley as our dad? That would be very upsetting.
I still have
Hubert
a
wanted to
long way
put the
to
fear
go.
of God into him.
I won't let myself stop here.
They just keep him alive to troll Rhea, nothing more. I think that would piss her off.
Not bad.
Ooh, Killer Knuckles. Hubert and Yuritsa are at a sea. Good for them.
We finished the cleanup and inspection of the walls, sir.
Baron
we also
Barnabas.
cleared out the Knights of Ceros's base at the foot of Garrick Mach. The enemy has been routed and is now engaged in a full retreat.
Well done. That should keep us secure for the time being. Still, you will want to remain vigilant, Count.
You never know what's lurking behind every corner.
True. I do not expect our enemy to
Honestly,
launch
this guy
any
kind of looks like
military
Hanneman a little
offenses in
bit.
the near future.
But if not military, of course.
Show off your understanding of the situation.
I get it. We'll be sneaking through the back door instead of trying to knock down the front gates.
That's an insult to Hanneman.
Imagine another assassination attempt is already in the works. Probably something cowardly like poison or a dagger in the ribs.
I shudder to think of those zealots out for my blood.
Too late.
I entreat you to protect me, Baron Barnabas. After all, I won't always have the Minister of the Imperial Household here to save me. The war has reached a critical stage, and his wisdom will soon be needed elsewhere. As steward of Garrick Mach, my life is in your hands.
I will do what I can.
Can you imagine we just walk away and Barnabas strikes him down?
To start, I want you to confirm the identity of every single person entering and leaving the monastery. Also,
A failed
the
anime
gatekeeper
club.
must hear of these new attempts on my life and ensure he keeps his watch most keen. That one is far too casual for my liking. Yes, well, enough of this. I must be off.
Of course, Count Varley.
Weird guy, huh?
Stronger than he looks, though not inclined to fight.
He is reminding me of certain woodland creatures. Though he is a fighter of much weakness, he has a talent for remaining alive.
When you put it like that, he comes off like some sort of mastermind. But I guess all Imperial nobles are crafty in some way or another.
Crafty, is it?
Sure. I mean, the two of you are nobles, and I'd say you're as cunning as they come.
Yes, Hubert and Yuritsa are both nobles full of cleverness.
Don't forget to include yourself among that number. After all, I specifically selected the craftiest soldiers I could think of for this mission. When the enemy is neck-deep in skullduggery, I need soldiers who are adept at thinking on their feet.
Embrace your craftiness.
You think I'm like you? Really? That's great!
Only a jest, I assure you. But since it clearly pleases you so, I must admit there was some truth behind it.
Good. Glad we got that settled.
I tire of this. Farewell.
Me in any social
He sure
situation.
knows how to make an exit.
I tire of this.
We should be
Farewell.
going as well. It lacks wisdom
Been
to be
10
far
minutes.
from the base for too long. But if you wish to be joining me for a small hunt, we will be passing through woodlands on the way back.
Sure, if it's on the way.
This is filling me with happiness. We will be landing a nice catch, then return home. Maybe a bear or a boar.
Yeah, that's not really what I'd call a small hunt. Petra? Hey, wait up!
And it seems we truly are a crafty group after all. Still, facing Catherine and Shamir time and again is a great burden to bear. But I must shoulder it if I am to protect Her Majesty.
Could Barnabas wear any more armor? Not unless he wants to reach Kellum levels of armor. I'm gonna boost Lorenz before we do this. I might want to boost Constance as well. Hang on a second.
Time to work you into shape.
I am still far from my best.
That was a fluke.
Constance! Probably do another round of training as well.
There. Are we done now?
I think I've learned something new.
This is suitable.
Time to work you into
Suitable.
shape.
We can let Mercy train as a mage.
Do you think it's a fit?
In the meantime. Okay, good. Paladin is an advanced class. Where's Constance at? Okay, she's a warlock.
Can't wait to see how you do.
I'm gonna have to buy... Shoot. I forgot about that.
My instruction comes at a high price.
This is just Mercy. Mercy, this is expensive.
Don't
Welcome to
neglect your
college,
daily
bitch,
studies.
right? About that, unaffordable. Oh, wait, I missed a rando. Rando. A small price to pay for mercy. You're not wrong. Hello, Rando. Speaking of Randolph, Randolph is the son of the previous Count Burgley's second wife, the one who caused much familial strife. I wonder what Caspar and the others think of a man like that being welcomed as a leader. But taken to excess, I fear it will invite backlash, though perhaps this conversation is lost on you, seeing as you are a beneficiary yourself. Well.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Alright. The noblest of noble paralogs.
But this tea was simply tremendous. A truly fitting find for nobles such as ourselves.
Yes, but I fear it pales in comparison to the tea cakes you so thoughtfully procured. And yet, far more than the provisions themselves, it is your noble self who deserves the greatest measure of praise for organizing this most festive occasion.
Is Constance gonna crash this party?
My dear Lawrence, you flatter me.
Probably.
Yet I must once again return to this
Cheese is
lovely
just here
tea
for
which
some
has
reason?
soothed my weary soul. Truly, it is a testament to your impeccable character and taste.
Why, Ferdinand, now it is you who flatters me.
Ah, but my hackneyed words could never do justice to a pinnacle of nobility such as yourself.
Nay, those hackneyed words have become pure
Oh my
poetry by
gosh.
the alchemy of your noble idiom.
My, what fine examples of nobility you are. The two of you shine brighter than any sun, and make my own visage all the sadder as a result.
Good day, Constance. Not feeling well, are we?
Have you not
I had
picked
thought to
up
offer
on...
you some tea, but...
Oh, don't worry about me, Lawrence. I'm quite all right.
Well, I certainly won't force you, but do let me know if you change your mind.
Yes, well, there was something I wanted to ask you. Though I fear it's a rather difficult question.
I have all confidence the two of us are up to the challenge.
Indeed. There has not been a question yet posed that could stump the two noblest of nobles.
In that case, and again, please forgive my impudence, but I noticed you both complimenting each other regarding your suitability to your noble stations. But it is an impossibility for the two of you to be perfectly equal in this. One must be the most suited, the most noble,
She's gonna
So,
put him in a
which of you is it?
competition?
Which one of us? I fear you misunderstand. This is not a competition, and would be unbecoming of nobles to compare ourselves in such a manner.
But are you not constantly comparing yourselves? You are the most noble, nay, it is clearly you, sir, etc., etc.
You know, you may be right.
Now, hold just one moment. It is true that we compare each other in a purely literal sense, but it is only so we might take pride in our collective peerage. And in that we are equal, for there are no degrees of true nobility.
Again, forgive me, but it sounds as if there are indeed differences. You merely turn a blind eye to them in order to avoid unseemly competition. In any case, if that is the stance you both wish to take, I'll not press the matter further. Enjoy your shared throne at the pinnacle of nobility.
No, wait a moment. You make it sound as if we refuse to compete because we fear losing to the other.
Indeed. I had assumed we were sharing a large divan. But if we are actually squeezing ourselves into a single seat, that is another matter entirely.
Not at all. You both are wonderful, perfect nobles.
I cannot back down from this challenge. Doing so would disgrace my very name.
Indeed. We must determine for good and all who of us is the noble most true.
Easier, though.
A splendid turn of events, and one I am most undeserving of. I knew I could count on the two of you to reach the appropriate conclusion.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, we most certainly are not. In fact, I nominate you to serve as arbitrator for our competition.
Hear, hear. You may also select the criteria.
What does she know about being noble? Jump at the chance to judge them.
Okay, but I warn you, my eye for talent pretty much begins and ends at
To the death.
Still, I fear you will have to do.
Gee, thanks, Lorenz.
In that case, how about we use the results of the next training battle? That should be pretty clear-cut.
Watch Constance win.
Yes. A lord must be able to command their soldiers, after all.
She's like, who is the best lover?
And you will also bear witness to our personal prowess as well. For a true noble must be able to safeguard themselves from injury above all else.
Sounds like a plan. I'll let Edelgard know.
To think my off-the-cuff remark would lead to this.
Constance!
But the stakes could not be higher.
Don't even lie.
For the winner
Off the
will
cuff,
be forever
you pushed
known as
for
the
this.
noblest of all nobles in the land.
Is she just
Haven't you
setting
fanned
herself
the
up to
flames
win?
enough,
Because I hope
Constance?
so. Edelgard's like, you guys are morons. She's gonna let out a loud sigh after hearing of this shit. I really wish it would just cut to her being like, you did what? Beat conditions. All allies are routed or the time limit expires. Okay. Well, everybody's taking a corner, I guess. You can choose who wins by getting the most kills with that character. That's what I thought. And I'm glad that that is how this is gonna go. Card, I'm too busy for this, just do whatever. Edelgard's like, this is why the nobility
We will now
must
commence
fall.
today's training battle. Defeat every
This
enemy
right
within
here,
the
this
time
is
limit.
why. Okay. We gotta make Constance win, right?
I shall take it from here. Here I go! Fools! Did you think I would just sit the battle out?
Yeah.
See. Well, I will not be so easily out.
It was a long con.
I will prove to all that I am the truest noble. Watch closely, my mercenary friends.
I mean, I would definitely have an easier time playing as Cheese, but we gotta have Constance win this. She worked so hard to get here.
Tremble before me! A point! A most palpable point for Constance von Neufeld!
Okay, so each of them count as points then. Gliding on my heelys.
What do you think you're doing? Plebeians are not permitted to compete.
Plebeians! Oh, I should have switched her attack, but oh well. Bye. In your playthrough, the Ren's one, didn't know I could change the outcome, so I used him because he was the most near the enemies. That's fair.
Ready, are you?
Let's do this!
31 for you. Hello, Sword Master.
Ready, are you?
31 for you too.
Lawrence Hellman Gloucester stands before you.
Lorenz Hellman's mayonnaise.
Tremble before me.
Let's do this!
Behold! Ready, are you?
The marked general is entering the fray. Their defeat will extend the time limit.
Oh, okay. Guess we're going that way. Defeat the Dark Bishop to extend the time limit. Well, Cheese is already up there. I don't know if Cheese is going to be able to take him out before we get there. Guess not.
Tremble before me!
Archbishop defeated. Oh, Ferd leveled up.
Great things await me. They are no match for us. Witness the might of Ferdinand von Eyre.
You two must have been rather bored to come up with this competition.
But this was your idea in the first place.
Actually, Florence, that was a different... No, never mind. It would take far too long to explain.
Merely a precaution. Ready, are you?
It's not over.
Come on, random warlock. Keys, get out of here. I'm doing something.
Tremble before me. Still in the fight.
There aren't that many left.
Still in the fight.
Ready, are you?
Alright. He's done.
We shall seize this day.
Second unit, advance.
Enemy
Reinforcements,
reinforcements appeared.
Wonderful.
I guess I'll turn around.
Huh? More fodder for my noble personage.
Okay, Ferd.
Behold!
F. I think Constance definitely defeated the Swordmaster. Out of the way. He's is heading for the same one. No, I don't want to fix him.
Ready, are you?
Oh, he's dead. Windcaster 3. Constance leveled up. That's good.
I always strive for more.
Nice job,
Another mock general is
Constance.
entering the fray. Practice will be further extended if they are defeated.
Jeez, how long does this get extended? Oh, good night, Toko. Thank you for hanging out.
Now it is my turn.
Where's Ferd?
There is not a
Ferd's all
question
the way
of
down
can.
here. Ferd, get up here.
Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Good night, Kiwi. up there. So,
take a breather.
Is this... Does it fail it if the time runs out? Or does that just... It just keeps saying extension. Oh, well. F.
Couldn't hurt.
Oh, did it.
See for yourself how strong we are.
Lorenz, you weren't even there. You did nothing.
Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
Since why don't you go down there? And I will check back in with you later. He's still going down there.
There is none shall surpass
I'm gonna
me.
switch so that they're not all gonna be given to one character.
Back in the day, Constance and I were the twin flowers of Enbar High Society.
And now, the bright red rose of House Gloucester has made that number 3.
Now hold on a minute. I want no part of this fell bouquet, sirs.
Alright, Lorenz, you're on your own.
A fine choice. Ta! Ha! Tremble before me. Yeah! Yeah!
Get out of the way. Hey there, buddy.
Now go for it. Now there is nothing I cannot do.
Not a problem.
Use your butt down there.
I've got this.
There's not a question of can. Only a
Freddy
mad
can go
leap.
I don't lose. I'm all right.
I
won't lose.
Just one part of my grand achievement. Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
Not a problem. Move out.
Ready,
I could
are
learn a
you?
thing.
That is not what I wanted.
Or two from you.
Not a problem. I've got this.
There you go.
Take a breather.
The Empire's officers are mighty indeed, while the soldiers of my realm can scarce compare.
Physical strength isn't everything. Just look at my house's Pegasus Knights. I got you now.
Lorenz, are you still trying to kill us,
There is
man?
none shall surpass me.
Indeed. Many battles come down to chance. No matter how superior the force, nothing is ever assured.
There. Goodness.
I wonder who failed the most.
You were keeping score, yes?
Once we get back, you can announce
How on
the
earth
winner
would they
to
keep
all.
score? You could totally
Sure,
lie
let me
about
just
how
add
many
things up
KOs you got.
Huh?
We heard tell of your pathetic little game. and have come to put you in your place.
Hubert and their allies are all right.
Just do as I shall take it.
Not a problem. I've got
Yeah, we'll
this.
go with that.
Just
Wait, is that
do
Happy?
as I planned.
Hubert brought Happy?
Just do as I planned.
What else did he bring? He brought Dorothea as well.
I shall take it from here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of leave this to me.
Oh.
Now it is my turn.
Yeah. Oh well, Lorenz,
There
you're
is
gonna have to
nothing
deal.
I cannot do.
Just do as I plan. I shall take it from here. Happy? Why are
Hubert,
you
Dorothea,
here?
Happy Trio versus the Fruity
Oh,
Lorenz
I don't know.
Constance Trio.
The Burt invited me and it sounded like fun.
The Burt.
It's not over.
Here I go. Tremble before you. Stand aside. Behold. Ready, are you?
Everyone else is on the move.
Best to be safe. Tremble before me.
Dorothea, I swear we did not intend to mock this training. It is simply that as nobles, we...
There's no need for excuses, Lawrence. I'm sure serious practice is far too boring for big, fancy nobles like you.
Shoot. I should have known you would look to interfere.
I believe you are the ones interfering with an official Imperial training session. We are merely here doing our jobs.
Ready, are you? Tremble before me. Merely a precaution.
Dorothea had that disdain towards Lorenz. Oh, she does.
Ready, are you? Tremble before me.
Hey, what happened with your competition anyway? I hope Coco won.
Happy retreated. Oh, was everybody up here? Oh, no wonder. I'm like, where's everybody else?
Just do
We're
as
just
I planned.
having our own little battle in the corner there.
I shall take it from here.
My turn?
I shall never back down!
Fair this was rather fun, I will overlook your churlishness.
Are you saying you're not
You
gonna
got
tattle
me.
on us?
Oh, and I'm not actually mad, by the way. I was honestly glad to get some practice in.
Bird? Bird, are you okay? You want me to pull that out? Bird, you got a little bit of a
Practice is
spike
concluded.
there.
All units withdraw.
You need me to get that for you? Okay. Got it. Higher Astral Knights. Yeah, we definitely went over time. This took forever for Constance.
A brighter tomorrow awaits!
He's fine, just a flesh wound.
Witness the glory of House Nouvelle!
Good job,
Witness the
Constance.
revival of House Nouvelle! Oh, what an exhilarating military exercise! But now, let's have the results.
Yes, please. No need to beat around the bush.
No matter the result, my pride as a noble will remain as solid as bedrock.
We know.
In that case, let's get to it. So, after tallying it all up, and the winner is Constance? Hold on a sec.
I suspected as much. House Nouvelle shall rise again. Just you wait.
You weren't even meant to be a part of this. But alas, a loss is a loss.
You were quite a sight out there today, Constance. You handled the both of us with aplomb.
Well, well, what good sports you are. Still, I can't help but feel a little sorry about this, seeing as it was my idea in the first place.
An unnecessary apology. Your results clearly speak for themselves.
Quite right. And I think some tea is in order to celebrate your victory.
A fine idea! But in that case, you must permit me to lend my magical touch to the tea-making!
Hold, Constance. I think we can make do without your magic today. We just had a large practice skirmish, and I imagine there are many people trying to sleep at this hour. Your magic makes the tea shine so bright, it could easily disturb them.
A point well made.
I mean, I'm sure that very loud
In that case,
battle
I'll leave the tea
didn't
to
disturb
others
anyone.
and dazzle you instead with my sparkling conversation.
This will be the best tea you have ever tasted. For it comes straight from House Gloucester's private reserve.
And I will provide tea cakes to match. Each one made to order by the very hands of Ferdinand von Eyre himself.
This will be ever so much fun!
Didn't you just say people are trying to sleep?
She's just like,
I'm starting to think these
How did
three
I
shouldn't
end
be
up
allowed
here?
to hang out with each other anymore.
He's just gonna go to Edelgard and be like, can you please separate them? Please separate them. So, the Ashen Demon is not on Cheese's dislikes. Was the Ashen Demon ever there? Did that change? Edelgard is just glad Cheese is the one that has to deal with them. Oh, man. Alright, well. Since we complete that, I think I'm done for tonight. It's a little past midnight. So, we just have the one mission, I guess, in this chapter. We got another paralogue, and then we have our, you know, training points and activity points to spend. So we'll be doing that tomorrow.